That first one was absolute. Dude, I can't believe that. I even misspelled burning. I fucking misspelled burning.
I see it.
I need to. No, no, I'm deleting it. Fuck that. Fuck all of you. How did you guys get. Oh, there was already 4 views on it before I deleted it. What the hell?
Oh no. Spiral.
Viral. Well,
Yeah.
so can anyone confirm that they can hear me now?
I can
Yeah, I can hear you.
Who's watching? That's what I want to know.
I'm watching.
Okay, okay. I can confirm that the mics are working and everything is set up so we can have a game tonight. Whew. Thank God. So, like I said last night, we had some things come up, some personal stuff, some family stuff, and we couldn't have a game for about a month and a half. But we're back, and we managed to get everyone in the party.
Yeah.
We have with us tonight, if they just want to sound off real quick, we have Eminent.
Hello, hello, hello.
We have a Nova Halsander. Nova, you still alive? Damn.
And he's dead.
I guess Nova isn't here with us tonight.
Just
Uh,
we had the entire squad.
Rayfell, are you here with us?
What?
You
What
should
the
pit like
heck?
that. Hmm?
Rayfell, did you even say anything?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
You sound like you're consuming the mic. Sorry, huh?
Yachiru. Yachiru, are you here with us? Alright, come on, man. It's not time to mess around. We gotta start. We're trying to
Aye.
get in and out here tonight. Alright, and Azukai, you're also here with us?
Yo, what's up?
You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. So, just the quick reminder that we finished the first mission and the first step in the campaign in our last game. And you guys managed to save the informant. You guys managed to get them back to their hometown and back to their husband. You also managed to bring back a fair amount of information about the Burae Kasht. You brought back one of those small balls that held the demon chickens in them.
I remember that.
Hell yeah. You guys also managed to more or less establish communication with a number of key figures, including the man, the myth, the legend who owns all of the top hats in multiple cities, whose stores you may see again in the future. But that means nothing in the face of today's story and today's mission. So, we open with the 5 of you having been well rested and fed, and your wounds healed and treated, and having already received praise and thanks from multiple leaders from around Parenthian for your professionalism and your abilities to follow through with your task and bring back a very valued informant alive. As the 5 of you are lined up shoulder to shoulder just as you had been 2 weeks prior, you hear the clacking of the heel and then the toe of Hephaestus's shoes as he walks up the decently lengthed hall to the edge of the stage. And as the five of you stand out in the courtyard, you are not greeted by the same gush of wind that you had 2 weeks ago. And the faint smell of sakura has subsided, leaving a much more potent and overwhelming smell of cinnamon, almost to a stage of where it's uncomfortable as you're trying to stay relaxed and focused on whatever Hephaestus is about to tell you. And as he reaches the stage, you hear the last two clacks of his shoes as he looks down at you, and he begins to speak. Good work. Thank you. It was not easy sending you on that mission, but I had faith that each and every one of you would make it back, and I praise you for that. But unfortunately, this praise must be short-lived, as there are much more pressing matters at hand. I know that you've already had time to rest and to eat, and I know that we have treated your wounds, and I do believe you are all ready to go back into combat. I need each and every one of you right now to steel yourselves, because what you may experience next, it is not for the faint of heart. We have intel that in the not necessarily allied but friendly nation of Birka, where the Viking people stay, where they roam and they live proudly, there's believed to be an oncoming attack from the Burae Kasht. We have very good intelligence that if we send you out now, and yes, I understand this may feel rushed, but as I said, I believe you are ready. We must send you now, because the Burae Kasht are supposedly sending a group of some of their own demons, including what may be one or two high rankers, and having supposedly hired some mercenaries from nearby countries. They are launching an invasion into one of the cities or villages in Birka. You will be sent there with a guide who will take you through 2 towns before you reach your destination. Once there, you are to fend off any oncoming attack. If they have not already made it, then set up defenses and gather as many people as you can. If you tell them who you are with, they will understand. Your objective is to save as many lives as possible. Do you all understand?
Yes.
Yep.
Wait, do we know how high these demons gonna be? Because I ain't trying to die.
You asking as your character?
Yes.
Player.
Unfortunately, Eminent, we do not know. If the threat is more than we believe you can handle, we will immediately send backup. However, at the moment, we are short-handed. With very important information and very important matters at stake, a number of the Opulentus Firmus have already been sent on other missions and are currently all around the world right now. A number of them are all the way across the world in the country of Sparta, trying to save lives as well. At the moment, you're all we have. Please, watch out for each other and try to save as many people as possible. I need you guys to come together. Your guide will show you the way. He is your helmsman. No more, no less. He will take you on the path. For each and every one of you, there is a horse just outside the gates. Once on there, he will travel you across the continents. There will be no water this time, no ship. We need you to travel across land because, as I said, we are stretched thin. You are all dismissed.
All right, let's go.
And with that, you guys all turn around and walk out the gates. And as helmsman comes up and greets you guys and shows you where the horses are, do you guys have any conversations you want to have with each other or questions for him? Or
Y'all think I should change my spells around? Something more like offensive. I'm a wizard, right? A sorcerer.
No, I think wizards. Wait, are you a sorcerer or wizard? Because there's a big difference.
I don't know.
I'm a sorcerer.
Sorcerers can't change their spells.
Alright, nice. Probably need to get stuff more offensive, I think.
We leveled up.
You get to choose spells every time you get leveled up, but whatever you choose, you're stuck with. I'm pretty sure that's how the rules work.
Wait, we leveled up.
Oh, is that how sorcerers work?
Yeah, and then wizards like, okay, whatever. That's yeah. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Okay, that's fine.
Wait, we leveled up.
We should probably get like a plan going for this up and coming war we're about to fight. Who wants to take front line?
Once you level up, you can change your spells. I just
Okay.
looked it up.
Nice. Do we have a tank? Anyone want a tank
I
up
mean-
front?
Paladin, have a shield.
All right, nice. You can lead the charge or the defense.
I
don't know.
guess I'll ask something. Like, who looks like there's someone leading us, right? Like,
The guide, but they're
Almost
not like
guy or
gonna
whatever.
fight.
do I know his
Or-
name?
Or does someone have a
I'm
bigger armor
asking,
class?
like, hey, Drew, do I know like the guy's name? Or-
at the moment, his name is just helmsman.
I'm just gonna like, helmsman.
Yes?
Any chance? Do you know what we're getting into? Like, what we're going to be fighting? How many level of demons? I mean, very cautious. Sorry.
Hephaestus did give me some information. I know that I'm supposed to lead you to the country of Birka, and we will be moving through the town of Sabbath, at which point we will move to the town of Shilhank, and I believe that's where he said that the invasion is supposed to take place. If we make a move now, I believe it'll take us around 3 or so days, 3.5 days maybe. And it also looks like, I think he said that the invasion's going to take place in 5 days. So you should have roughly a day and a half or 2 days to get there. We always have very reliable information, so I trust in it. I believe it.
Well, I believe all that, but do you have any information on the invasion itself, or the numbers we're going to be fighting against?
Well, to be honest, Hephaestus didn't tell me much about that, because I'm just a guide, to be honest. I don't really fight. However, I do believe I overheard that there's gonna be a lot of them. They're afraid that there might be even more than 100. They're hoping that the people can also try to defend themselves with you, but who knows?
Yeah, that's very hopeful. Well,
So,
I guess we'll
So-
see when we get there, right?
Yeah, I think so.
so you guys, do y'all want to make like a defensive, like in the city, like thing, or do y'all want to like go out and attack them head on, like what y'all want to do?
I think once we get there, we should scope out the area and play it off of what we see.
Right, sounds like a good idea.
But yeah, we should be stealthy before just attacking in randomly, wildly, all that stuff.
Okay, so you want to hide and then an ambush type thing.
Yeah.
All right, I like it. I like it. You can set traps
knowledge
too,
of that.
actually. Yeah, we have a day and a half to prepare. We should do that. Let's get moving.
So, before we go, I just wanted to let all of you know, my name is Joffrey, and I've been a guide for quite a long time, helping out the corpse here, and helping out with, finding your guys' way. I'm very reliable, and unfortunately, when we get there, I won't be much help. As you can see, I'm very skinny, very tall, and I was not built for fighting.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, yes.
Each their own.
Does anyone
Wait,
else?
should we take anything with us?
Whatever you can carry with you, I guess. Whatever you have.
Okay. Are there any, like, materials at the place we're at right now?
That seems like a weird question. We are at the capital of Parenthian, where the corpse is based out of. We have pretty much everything that you could want here, between you guys and the opulence going out and scavenging for raw materials and bringing stuff back all the time.
Alright, that's nice. I would like to gather some supplies before we leave.
Sure. What do you want to gather?
I think I want to gather, like, gunpowder. Maybe some, like, cantrip. If we have, like, cantrip. And,
Make sure you're specific. Like if you want gunpowder, and I'm talking out of character. Like whether you want just straight up gunpowder in barrels.
gunpowder in, like, barrels.
We're gonna have to take a wagon too, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Whose 2 horses are we gonna hook up to the front of the wagon?
We have horses.
Yeah, of course. That's what Hephaestus just said. I'm showing you 5 to your horses right now, and my horse.
Okay, I'll use mine.
I'll use mine as well.
Okay, Azukai and Eminent, we're gonna hook your horses up to the front of the wagon. And then, here, let me just toss in 2 barrels of gunpowder. And you said you want some cantrip?
They're like the little spikes that people put on the ground to, like...
Oh,
slash
you
time.
want
Well,
some cow traps?
Yeah, cow traps. Yeah, that's what cow.
Yeah, I'll get like 100 cow traps. That can make like 2 whole cow traps.
Alright, good enough.
And with that, it looks like we're good to go. Does everyone agree?
Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
Okay. Well then, let's hop on our horses. Yeah! And with that, the 6 of you head out. With 6 horses and a wagon. 2 in the front, 2 horses tied to the wagon in the middle, and 2 in the back, while carrying most of your supplies inside of the wagon. And as you travel, you get to the border of Birka after about 2 days' travel, having used about 1/5 of all of your rations that you took with you, as you had some extra packed inside of your wagon, and having already slept twice, but all of you were already, max health, max fill, going into the border of the country of Birka. Your guide informs you. Yeah, so, that was a great rest we had last night, and I know that it's been a somewhat long trip the last 2 days. But just remember, it's gonna get a lot colder. The people in Birka, they're known for being great warriors, but also for their great clothes, 'cause it's cold. So cold. I'm even gonna put on another jacket. Be wary of the snow on the ground and all kinds of dangers that may face us when we get through here. We're gonna come up to a totem, and that's gonna have the 2 different ways marked on it in roughly 15 or so miles. And then we're gonna follow that all the way to the town of Sabbath. Does everyone have any questions?
Wait, are we in the city right now?
No, you're on the country border of Birka.
Asking out of character, but like, do we all have like gear for cold weather?
Yeah.
Like, well, we're currently wearing it. Okay.
Oh,
I just wanted to know.
Can I like kill a deer or something?
You could if you found one.
Alright. Whenever we like stop to take a rest, if we ever do, I would like to like go hunting.
Okay. Alright, so with no other questions, you all hop on your horses, and after traveling another 10 to 15 miles, you all aren't sure, you aren't guides like your guide in front of you. With the soft crunching of the snow underneath your boots and the waving of the snowflakes through the air and the increase of the cold on your breath and up against the edges at the ends of your teeth, you start to really take a feel for the drastic change in weather from what was the beautiful summertime of Perenthian and the soccer trees at bloom to an almost barren landscape of pine trees and dead grass and snow-covered rocks and bushes. And as you come up to the totem and the guide motions that everyone should go left, do you guys do anything, or do you have any comments, or?
Can we ask this guy like, who is he again?
You want to ask your helmsman who he is?
Oh, so he's telling a bunch of good left. Okay. Yeah, I just follow.
I trust the helmsman. I'll let him do his job.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys don't want to do anything else while you're here?
Nope.
Are we in the city?
No, you're at a totem that's pointing you to Sabbath.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
I guess like one thing I'll do, just I guess if I want to be diligent, I guess, is can I look at the totem, see if it's tampered with as we're riding by? In any way, shape, or form. Like when you say totem, like.
Yeah, it's like a big wooden totem
that, like,
that's
shows
pointing.
Which way.
Yeah, pointing towards cities.
Okay, yeah. So I'll see if it's like been tampered with or like anything like that.
Sure. Go ahead and.
Are pretty creepy like that. They'll, try to trick people by going in wrong ways and such.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
16.
As you're all starting to walk by, and Azukai gives a quick whoosh to the reins on his horse, slowing down the cart. It does throw it off a little bit, as Eminent doesn't immediately stop his, but after realizing what you've done, about a 2-second delay, he also stops his horse, pulling back on the reins. And as it stopped, Azukai hops down, and he starts to approach the totem, noticing something a little odd. And as he gets closer, he sees on the back of it, roughly 2 feet above ground, there looks to be 3 large claw marks slashed right into the back of the totem. And with the puzzlement of what could have done this, you also notice that there is claw prints, footprints on the ground with 3 claws coming out of the ends of the feet, going off the same direction that you're about to travel yourselves. And
It's like, just to get it straight, like, has it messed with like the sign and like it looks like it where it's rotated, or is it just like scratched onto the sign, kind of like a bear scratching on? Like
it's just scratched. It's just scratched onto the sign.
Okay.
But you also notice that as the tracks get further away, roughly 10 to 15 feet, they start to disappear because of the snowfall.
Got it. Can I try to see what tracks they might be? Like, of a creature? Or, like, you know, like beasts or anything like that?
You already know. It's a bear.
It's a bear? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, like, look at everyone. I expect you all know this, but there might be a few bears out here and such. This post looks scratched. I thought it might have been tampered with. I was just looking at it, but it just seems like a bear was marking its territory or something around those lines.
We should be alert.
Anyways, I'm just gonna start walking back towards the, like, cart, hop on, look back at everyone. Shouldn't be anything to worry about. Hopefully. And then, I guess... yeah! And go on with my marriage.
Nice. Okay, so as you guys begin to follow through, you follow your guide, and after roughly day's travel, you come to a stopping point where the guide calls out, "Whoa! It's about time for us to set up camp again for tonight, and tomorrow morning we'll reach the city. It's roughly 10 miles away. What all do you think? Are you good with setting up camp tonight?"
I would like to investigate the area first, check and see if there's any, surprises.
Okay, roll an investigation.
Right. $16.
And as you walk around, you don't necessarily notice much, but while looking in some of the nearby bushes covered in snow, you do notice that something appears to have gone through there as a amount of the snow is displaced. And as you get closer and you check further into the bush, you do notice what appears to be possibly large brown bear hair.
I'm just let everybody know, but hey, there might be a bear in the area, so stay on the alert. We might want to set up like a trap or something. Make sure, get caught off guard by it.
As long as... Okay, I'm gonna, like, kind of, like, look and be like... We should just set up some bear bags away from our camp. As long as we don't have any, like, food or anything near our campsite or anything that might attract them, they shouldn't be that much of a problem. And if they do, I'm sure we'll be able to handle them.
We have rations.
Yeah, so like we should put those in the bear bags.
The bear? We have bear bags?
Okay, so a little outside of game note, bear bags are just you taking rope and whatever you're carrying, like you can literally put it in a tarp, which I'm pretty sure we might. I'm assuming we have a tarp or something, or like a bag of some sort, and you just put any like food, rations, all that into that, and then you throw a rope up onto a tree, and then you keep your stuff up in the tree so the bears can't get them.
Oh, okay. But does
So
anyone
basically,
want to like, keep watch?
it's like a camp safety precaution type thing, because food can attract bears, and also it makes it harder for the bears to get your stuff.
But do you think like someone should like take
So-
shifts to keep watch or no?
For the bear bags, no, you just put them in a tree. Like it's
No,
ridiculous.
just in case the
like,
bears come mess with us.
I don't know how aggressive are the bears in this game, Drew. Like, are they like normal bears? Because if they're like normal bears, I don't think we need to keep watch. If they're more
They're just
aggressive,
wandering
then it's pretty-
around.
Yeah, if they're just wandering around, it is what it is.
I don't like
I mean,
that.
if they attack us, then we'll just fight. It is what it is. I don't think we need to start a fight with bears.
I'm gonna make sure I know something. I'm gonna like cast like what's this?
So like, do we have the stuff to make bear bags, Drew? Like I'm sure everyone.
Yeah, of course. You guys brought a whole extra freaking wagon with supplies.
Yeah, okay, we're good. We'll tie up like a tarp over the wagon so it's protected, and then we'll put up some bear bags and we'll make camp. If that's cool with everyone.
Yeah, I just wanna like use erupt earth around where I'm camping. So if something tries to come, I think I'll be able to like hear him or something.
Okay. I'm gonna
Wait.
start making a fire. Well, all
Yeah,
of
okay.
us, like, I guess we're setting up camp because fire's nice.
All right.
Okay.
Nova, Rayfel, Yatru, what are you guys doing?
What happened?
I'll go help starting up the fire, I guess.
You guys are currently setting up camp, and tomorrow you will be approaching the city of Sabbath in Birka.
I just keep watch on a tree or something.
Yeah.
Once I get done with setting up my camp, I would like to go hunting.
I'll just stay behind. Just do nothing.
I'll probably stay behind in the camp as well.
What do you guys mean? You're about to go to bed.
I sleep.
Yeah, everyone's about to go to bed.
Yeah, I sleep, of course.
I sleep.
Okay.
Actually, hold up.
I'm gonna put the fire out, of course. Let the coals dim. It's nice and hot, but I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, it should help warm you guys up.
Yeah.
So, with everyone situated and everything is properly taken care of, wouldn't want any forest fires in the middle of a snowy forest.
Be too careful.
You can never be too careful. You guys all tuck yourselves in after setting up a nice, warm, and cozy camp. And pass out. Very hard. All of you. You have a great sleep. A great night. And you have a great morning wake up. As you're all awoken by your guide's voice. Hey everyone, it's time to get up. Today we make track for Sabbath. Everyone ready to go? Hop on out of those tents. Time to rally up the horses and make a move.
Okay. I guess we'll take down camp and go. Unless anyone has any objections or side quests they want to do.
I can hunt later. When you get to the city, I'm pretty sure they might have what I'm looking for.
Can I just say I really didn't need sleep?
Are you a robot or something?
No, my race doesn't need to sleep at all.
Oh.
Wait, are you an elf or a warforge?
Eldrin.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're basically an elf.
Yeah, so technically I don't need any sleep.
Yeah, you just like meditate.
Well, I was like, hold up, let me double check my traits real fast. I don't think I need to sleep.
So like, sorry. No, I'll explain it later. We don't have time for this. I
Okay.
guess we're ready to go.
Okay, so as everyone gets their stuff packed up, you get it all loaded back on the horses. You've had a great sleep. You had some great breakfast. You've got your wagon packed. You've got your helmsman in front of you. And as you start to travel towards Sabbath, after roughly 2 miles, you take a turn around a bend. And as you all come around the bend, right behind the helmsman, who's quickly hushed his horse and stopped, you look on to see a bear, roughly 50 yards from you, facing away from you at the moment. As you all come turning the corner and the creaking of the wheels on your cart come up to the corner to see why everyone has stopped. As the cart stops, the bear stops. And as it gently turns its head around to look at all of you on your horses, frozen still, nothing moving, your breath has been held, and just the faint drops of snow on your heads and your arms. What do you do?
I'm
I
gonna
would like-
motion
oh.
towards everyone to stop, like with my hand, like just stand still for now. Unless
I
we're
would
done.
like to
Yeah.
turn invisible.
Fuck that shit on out.
but I'm gonna hold on to you just so it'd be safe.
Okay.
You're on horses. What?
Okay.
Yeah, like, you can.
How split up
Can we
is
just wait?
everyone?
Can we just
Just
wait for
wondering.
the bear to
The-
pass by?
The helmsman is in front of you with one
like-
of with one of the other three, and
Like,
then
is everyone
Azukai-
relatively, like, grouped up?
Azukai and Eminent are in the middle with 2 more horses in the wagon, and then there are 2 more behind you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna use major image on the wagon and make it look like the snowy environment, so it's basically kind of turning the wagon and everyone with me invisible.
That'd be great.
So,
Okay.
Oh wait, I would like to just use
Actually-
prestidigitation.
yeah. So,
So like, oh, you go ahead.
no, that's fine. Yeah, you can go.
I would like to just use prestidigitation to like make like I don't know a dragon appear and like scare it away or something.
Oh, wait, what?
What?
Prestidigitation. It says this spell is a minor magical trick that novice spellcasters use for practice. You create one of the following magical effects within range. You can create an illusionary harmless sensory effect, such as a shower of sparkles, a puff of wind, faint musical notes or odd odor, light, essentially clean the soil. You can
That's
chill.
like minor
one-
illusion type stuff, if that makes sense. So like, it's only like it can either be a sound or an image, not both. And whatever image you want, it has to be like something like small. It can't be like really big. It's kind of like, you know how like in scary movies how vampires can like turn lights off or like make the shutters like hit with the wind. It's
okay,
kind
I
of
see,
like
I see.
that.
All right, I see.
Okay. Well, the wagon's gone, so unless I'm not allowed to do that, how are you ruling this?
No, go ahead.
Sweet. Okay.
Okay, so the wagon's gone. What about the other 4?
All right. I'm just gonna try.
If you cast,
If they run over to the wagon, if they run over to the wagon,
technically two are behind everyone, and two of you guys are behind everyone before the turn, so they don't really know what's going on, but they know you've stopped, so they've stopped. And there are two who are in front of you who the bear can potentially see when fully turned around. I checked it, and if you cast your 3rd level illusion like you wanted, you could hop forward and stop both, or hide all 3 of you.
I was actually thinking that I was about to do something way more complicated, but I like that better. I forgot. I
Checked for you, Eminent. You'd have to use a 3rd level cast spot, but you could cast 3rd level invisibility and hide all 3 of you.
Yeah, but we still like move around the snow. It's still gonna see us.
I can do something really stupid, but it might be a little funny.
What
I
should I
can
do?
move my illusion spell. I'm going to try to drive the wagon towards the 3 people while it's invisible, and basically cloak them.
Okay.
It's overly complicated, but
What about this?
Either that, or I'm just gonna wait and see what the other people do. And if that doesn't happen, then I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna try something here. I would like, if it works, I would like to cast Mold Earth to like excavate the ground under the bear, just drop in a hole.
You want to put a bear in a hole?
Bear in a hole.
Yeah. I'll do it twice if I need to. If I can.
Bear in 2 holes.
That was a cantrip, bro. I have no limit on this one.
Alright, go for it.
Alright. Let's see. Mold Earth, or how do I? Did I just describe the spell?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, describe what's happening to the earth underneath the bear.
Poor bear is so confused.
All right. I hop off my horse and hold up both my hands, and as I concentrate, and then, like Noah said, was that Noah? That wasn't Noah. Who was that? Moses? Like Moses said. No, he didn't say nothing. I'm a part the earth. Okay. Part the earth, and then the bear can fall inside, you know. And then I'm gonna close it back. No, just the top though. But the bear can just stay there. I'm just close the top so he can't get out. So we can go.
Unfortunately, the first time that you do this, the bear's head is still sticking out of the top, and it looks like it's about to start to use its claws to pull itself out, because it's only a 5-foot hole.
Well, make a bigger ditch.
All right, I'll do it again. Can I do it again? Do I have time for that?
Yeah, you better start describing.
All right. I see that happen, and then make the hole bigger. All right. Oh, that didn't go as planned, but I just make another hole.
Make it 10 times bigger.
No.
Then it's 10 feet. I'm pretty sure.
No,
that
Bubba. No, you gotta make sure that it's at least small enough where the wagon can actually go through.
I mean, once I drop it down, I can make the earth come back. So
All
we
right,
can just drive over it.
That great.
And as everyone sees, with the gentle hesitations of Eminent realizing he must now quickly cast a second hole, you all slowly see the bear's head as its 2 claws are reached up over top, and it slowly sinks further into the hole. And then its claws disappear.
Oh, jeez.
What? No, now here's the thing. The bear's done nothing wrong.
All right, I'll let the bear back up when we cross.
I'm just gonna think in my little head. Thank God we don't have a druid on our team.
I'm not killing it. I'm just getting it out the way.
Yeah, we're not killing it. We're just letting it.
We're just torturing it.
No,
I'm gonna bring it back up.
It's like, I'm just giving it a dirt nap, guys. What are you talking?
We're just letting it. We're just trying to put him to the side so we can actually go through before letting him back up. No.
Yeah. That's what you're trying to do. Yeah.
We're making him
We're
sit on
not
the bench.
harming it, are we?
I'm not trying to kill it.
Yeah, we're not harming it.
I know.
It's just we gotta go through.
So after securely getting it into the hole, there is room to go around. It is a large clearing that you guys are looking at.
Nice.
So is that what you guys do?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just.
Okay.
I want to
Go.
walk to like look in the hole, make sure the bear like not dead.
As you come up to the edge of the hole, the bear is laid out on its stomach with its paws crossed and its head laying gently on top of them, almost like a lost puppy stuck in a cage.
No. Here's my question. Anybody want to try taming this thing?
Yeah. Go right
No,
ahead.
No.
Do I look like a beast tamer? Do I look like a beast tamer?
Wait, who has animal handling?
I do, but I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing this again.
Yeah, go get your arm eaten off. Be my guest.
I'm not a fan of pets. I'm not...
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It didn't go well last time for me.
Yep, let's not do this time.
So after all of you guys have safely passed around the bear and started to get away from it, Eminent, what do you do?
I want to cast one spell to raise it up 5 feet so I can get out on its own, and I can hop back on my horse and run away.
So you're not
I
filling
won't.
it the hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna just get it to where it can get out. I'm gonna fill it up a little bit because if I fill up all the way, it's gonna start running toward me or something. I ain't for
here's,
that.
here's the thing, Bubba. If you don't fill that hole up, somebody's gonna fall into that ditch.
I don't care.
They're just
not
gonna
my-
fall into a ditch with a random bear.
Wait a minute. This hole wasn't here
As
before.
the ground begins to fill
Let's
back
just start
up,
walk.
the startled bear, coming up to all fours, starts to look around in shock. And as it begins to stand up on one of the walls to try to claw by, again, raising up to 5 feet, as everyone else is walking away, only Eminent turned around casting the spell. He sees the bear's head gently raise back up as he previously seen it sink into the ground, and then both of its claws come back up onto the side.
Hop on my horse. Let's get out. Yeah.
And everyone pops back on their horse and gets the heck out of Dodge.
What in the world?
Boy, that was some real skillful handling of that bear back there. I never seen a bear in a hole before, but that was something else.
Oh, thank you. I didn't want to fight no bear because nature.
You know, we might be seeing a lot more bears in front of us later.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Why
at
not
this
just-
rate, we should just be a few miles away from Sabbath. I'd say it's almost roughly 12 a.m. At this point, we'll still have plenty of sun by the time we get to the city. Let's just get a pickup on... Does anyone else smell that?
Huh,
It's...
what?
I think it's the smell of smoke. Let's ride a little bit faster.
All right, let's go.
I got scared for a second if I didn't put out the fire well enough.
And as everyone mounts up on their horses, and the helmsman quickly motions to all of you with one arm coming over top of him, almost in a swimming motion. Everyone's horses, you give a quick reining to, and begin to pick up speed. And your 2-mile journey becoming much faster than the rest of your journey so far. As you get to roughly a half-mile away from where Sabbath is going to be, you all start to pick up a much stronger smell of smoke and burning. And you even start to see smoke trails coming up into the sky from the distance in the direction that you are supposed to be heading. And the helmsman calls out again. We have to move quick! It's not good. And he again reins his horse to move faster. Do you all follow?
Yes.
And as everyone in the group reins their horses again to move quicker, yet again, now moving at a blazing speed compared to a human being able to run, you all hear the quick crunches of the hooves against the ground, and the turning of the wheels on the wagon, as the snow falls past you, and the wind picks up in your face, with urgency swelling. And as you all come to over the crest of the hill, essentially, as you start to get a full view of what is to be your next step, you find in front of you pure chaos. As it would appear that everything in front of you is on fire.
Ah,
And I look for what might be the source.
The city's on fire.
Okay. Oh, is it like really far away right now? Sorry about that. I thought.
You're roughly 200 to 300 yards from entering it.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Is there any like water nearby, or is it just all ice and snow?
well, there's a lot of melting snow that's turning into water. But if you guys don't mind, I will finish the exposition.
Yeah.
So, as you guys come over the crest of the hill and you see everything is on fire, the houses, the buildings, the monastery, everything. You see people running for their lives left and right. It is pure chaos. And as you begin to get closer, you also start to notice that some of the people running are being chased and brutally slaughtered by others on horseback. And some running around with swords and spears and axes, just mowing down random people trying to run for their lives. The current atmosphere is filled with nothing short of pure chaos and agony, screams of bloody murder, and the fire burning in the background. Everything you can see is ablaze. This place is absolutely torn apart. War and fire and death as far as you can see. Your helmsman is in complete shock. He turns to you. Please. Please. I know so many of these people. I've been here so many times. Please. Save them. Save these people, please.
Let's go. I would like to get to a high vantage point to see if I can see,
I mean,
scope out the area to
I
relay
could
information.
cast a spell to detect if there was any evil people in the vicinity to see if they might have caused it. Should I do that?
You see people running through the streets and people on horseback slaughtering people in front of you, roughly 200 yards away.
I didn't know.
They're literally
I-
murdering people as you stand here.
I literally didn't know. I just came back. I heard you talk about buildings on fire. I'm like, oh.
I would like to ride to the highest point that I can find just to get a visual of the whole city to see exactly what's going on everywhere.
Well, I
Honestly,
mean,
the same thing.
I'm just gonna. Anyone want to go in town with me to go stop them from killing people? Okay.
I'll shoot down whoever. I'll shoot down many horseback.
Cause
But
all I have is like a sword and a shield. I can't really do anything from far away.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
I'll
Yeah.
be with you as well. I'll shoot down as many people as I can.
Alright. Can I enchant my sword so it does more damage? And yeah, against.
Absolutely, of course.
I cast Channel Divinity, Sacred Weapon.
Okay.
Adds 1 to my attack.
Perfect. So, with that, Eminence going to a higher vantage point. And then, is that Nova, Raphael, Yachiru, and Azukai that are going straight into battle?
I'm not gonna go like straight into battle. I'm gonna try to like tag along behind them, maybe look for an area to kind of hide, because I'm not as buffy as these guys. I'm still going in.
You can
but a
you
little
can
sneaky.
Charge it!
I mean, if you have buff spells, you can just provide buff spells to us while we're fighting. I don't know what your class can do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess you have.
Some
I'm gonna guess
protect.
you have. I'm gonna guess you have spells that can buff stuff. I don't know.
Kinda,
if you're
kinda
singing.
not.
If you're singing,
Heals.
I don't know.
I do have Bardic Inspiration, but yeah, we'll get there, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, you may also see people on the ground kind of like bleeding out or dying. Who knows? So, as Eminent turns to look for higher ground, the other four of you charge directly into battle. I assume you're leaving behind your wagon with your helmsman?
Yes.
Okay. And as he stays behind with your wagon, the four of you charging straight into battle, do you all ride in on your horses, or will any of you hop off?
I'm gonna hop
I'll,
off.
I'll stay on my horse and shoot them with my arrow.
But before I go, can I like tell the helmsman like get somewhere safe so he doesn't like
What,
die?
Eminent, since
I mean,
you're
you
on
could
a
you could
vantage
take
point,
him
right?
you could take him with you if you want.
Well, I mean, since
Alright,
you're on
sure,
a
I'll
vantage
do
point,
that.
right? I think you
Yeah.
should watch our stuff so it doesn't get stolen. I don't know.
Watch our stuff. Like there's people
Well,
dying
there's
out
people
here.
raiding this that they like come steal our stuff. You know.
Yeah,
The helmsman
you're
has
on
it.
The helmsman can do that. I just want to
Oh.
get him somewhere safe.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. If you had
Okay, so as you go up to a higher vantage point, the helmsman rides with you, the two horses hooked up to the cart. As the other four of you ride into battle, Raphael takes off to more of a 45-degree angle following you guys as he's preparing to shoot at them. I assume?
Yep.
Raphael?
Yep.
Okay. And the other three of you riding directly in with Azukai behind two of you, so that way he doesn't get hit immediately. As you ride in, you immediately notice two people running for their lives, with two bodies on the ground and three enemies directly in front of you. One on horse, two on the ground. The horseman has a spear, and the two on the ground have swords. Roll for...
50C.
No, roll for initiative. It's been too long, guys. I forgot.
Oh,
Sorry.
What's initiative at? I forgot.
do I still roll something up there or no?
No, not you.
Oh, here it is.
11.
9.
I just rolled. Oh, that's I clicked advantage. Oops. Why is it only read on advantage? Okay.
It's
I got
initiative.
12. Yeah, I know, but it said it was on advantage. I got 12.
Write all those in tavern.
Wait, was that a nat 20 first? Wait. That was a nat 20.
Tavern chat isn't on the screen anymore for the stream.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It was a 23. Nova got a 23.
That was, okay, if you want to count it, okay. Because I had it on advantage by accident last time.
But it was the first one that you rolled, so you rolled a 23.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Azukai, where's your roll?
I got an 11.
You got to type it in tavern.
Oh,
You know the chat isn't visible on the stream for like Tavern.
It's not visible right now?
Mm-mm.
Oh, weird. I'll fix that real quick. Is it oh. Oops. As soon as we get into battle, Hide the numbers. Hide the numbers, Mason. Yachiru, we need your initiative roll for combat.
Veinte.
Okay, are you here? You ready for combat?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So it looks like order of combat is gonna be Yachiru, Nova.
You got a 20 though.
Swordsman. Who? Nova got a 20?
No, Yachiru, I got a 23.
Oh, well, you didn't fix it in the chat. How am I supposed to see that?
Oh, my bad.
Okay, so Nova, Yachiru, Swordsman, Azukai, other Swordsman, and then Spearman. Is that everyone?
You forgot me.
Oh, Raphael, you got a 9. So you're going to be right below the first Swordsman. Right above, right after Azukai.
Alrighties.
Okay, there we go. It's all written out for you guys. All right. Nova.
Yes.
As I said before, you have 2 swordsmen in front of you and 1 spearman on horseback. They're roughly 15 yards away. What do you do?
Is one of them like about to stab or like kill the people that are running away?
They're chasing them. They're roughly 10 yards from them.
Alright, so like Raphael, are you able to like shoot your arrow at the one end of like the horse? And I can just go for the 1 to 2.
That's not how that works.
No, I'm telling him before. I was going to do it right now. I'm telling him so I'm going to do first.
Yeah. Once it's my turn, I'm planning on shooting.
Yeah. You have to shoot the one on the horse. And I'm going to get the one.
How are you going to have that conversation with them though when you guys are already in combat?
I have no idea, in fact.
Exactly. All right, so Nova, what do you do?
Can I like? Cause I have my shields. Like, can I like shield out in front? Can I just have shield out? If one of them tries to attack me, I block the other one while I just stab or like slash the other one.
So you're gonna set up a defensive reaction?
Yeah.
Okay, and then going to Yachiru, what do you do?
Great sword strike.
Okay, great sword strike. Roll for it. Roll to see if it hits.
21.
Oh, that's definitely hitting. Roll for damage.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Damn. 8.
And you're lunging at one of the swordsmen, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you lunge out toward the swordsman, running at him, great sword in hand, 2 hands directly behind you, slashing it down, catching the one on the left who is closer to the 2 trying to run away, catching him completely off guard and throwing him a few feet away as you leave a large slash across his chest. And now we move to swordsman. Tell me, Yachiru, does a 16 hit?
What do I roll again?
Does a
That's your
16
armor
hit?
class.
I have 15 armor, so yes.
Oh shit.
Wait, no, it doesn't. Defensive. I blocked the attack with my shield.
This is the attack you're blocking?
Yeah.
All right. And as he takes his short sword and reaches to launch it right into your chest, not the one who you just sliced, but his friend to the right of him, out of nowhere, In comes Nova, paladin of gleaming righteousness, as his shield raises up and deflects the sword right as it was about to pierce into your chest, catching him off guard. And then we move to Azukai.
I want to just use my turn to kind of like look for a leader of whoever these bandits I'm assuming might be, or anyone that looks like they're leading the charge. And I'm gonna try to like hide behind like a barrel or something, hopefully one that's not burning, or anything like that's in the town that I can just hide behind. I'm just looking for information.
So you're abandoning the rest of the group to go find information.
Not really. I'm still with the group. I'm not like abandoning them. I'm just trying to look and see if I can see anyone that seems like they're in charge.
Roll for perception?
20.
Is that a nat 20?
Yeah. Well, no. Maybe?
Okay. No, it's not.
No, it's not. 17. Plus 3, so 20.
As you look around, there is thick, very thick smoke and fire and amber in the air, almost irritating your eyes from how well you're able to see and look. And unfortunately, you cannot make out anyone in charge or any sort of origin point for this attack. What you can see, though, is bodies, many bodies, strewn across the streets, hanging from windows, laid over wagons, laid across the fences out in front of houses. And you can see people still running for their lives. And you can see many more fighters all about the city.
It's like, oof, that's rough. Like how many? Like a rough estimate, and I probably can't see all of them, but
Many.
okay.
If you
I guess that's
had, if you had to guess, possibly 40.
Okie dokie. Is that a guess for like the whole city or just what I can
Just
see?
what you can see.
Oh my god. Fun. Okay, I guess that's my turn then, because I can't really do much. Other than that.
Okay, so we move to Rayfell. What do you do?
I aim at the spear dude.
Okay. And what do you roll for hit? I assume you're using your arrow.
Yes.
Roll for hit.
Where'd I do that?
Hit / DC.
/DC. You know, I actually don't know where the
Where it
heck that
says,
is.
okay, so underneath where it says armor class and initiative, you see actions, and you should see all. And then where it says crossbow light, you should see hit / DC. Click that.
Actions. Hit /DC.
Yeah.
I get an 18.
Damn. Hell yeah, that hits. Roll for damage.
Damage. Where the fuck is damage?
Right next to it.
Damage. 5.
5 damage. And as you launch an arrow, it goes whistling past everyone, straight through the air, and right into the shoulder of the spearman, disorienting them a little bit and drawing their attention from your allies to you on the horseback. / 22. And with that, we're down to the spearman and the swordsman. How did I just lose my other dice? Where the heck? Oh, there it is. Okay. 11. That would be the first swordsman. Paladin. Nova does a 11 hit.
No.
No? Perfect. And then 12. Spearman comes charging at you. Rayfel does a 12 hit.
12 hit.
Does a 12 hit.
So I just take out 12 damage.
No. Does a 12 hit. That's your armor class.
Your armor class.
If the number is greater than your
mine's
armor
13.
class, it hits.
Mine's
If
15.
if the number is equal or less than your armor class, you take no damage.
Mine's 13.
Okay, so as the swordsman lunges for Nova, the one with the slash across his chest, he brings his sword down, but again catches absolutely nothing but Nova's gleaming hot shield. And as the spearman comes charging past all of you, spear at the ready, directly at Rayfel, his horse pulls him just away in time that the spearman goes flying by and completely misses. You both take no damage. Now, back to the top. Nova, what do you do?
Alright, so wait, so one of the swordsmen are still up, right?
But they're both up.
Okay, so can I do like my actions like double strike, like double attack?
Sure.
So can I do that and I just slice both of them across the chest?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll for it. Roll to see if they hit.
I hate to see twice.
And don't forget to remember that you used that.
Bomb. 11, 10, 11 and 10.
The 11 hits, the 10 misses. Roll for damage on the 11.
18. Oh, no, never mind, not 18. Plus 19 because of my sword chanted.
From Nova for... What attack did you just roll for?
Long sword.
8 plus 7 plus 3. How did you get the extra roll?
Oh, wait. Oh, I see why. Why is it naturally on that? Okay, let me roll again.
Okay, it should have just been 1d8 plus 3. So you got 11, or yeah, you got 11 plus 1. So you got 12 damage out of that. So as you take your sword, you lunge toward the one who's already been cut across the chest once, and plunging your sword straight through their shoulder, causing them to drop their own sword. You deal another crushing blow, and they look like they are in absolutely horrid shape. And as you pull your sword out and lunge it back across your chest toward the one to your right, he manages to bring up his own sword, catching it mid-swing, taking no damage. Now, we move to Yachiru. What do you do?
Great sword attack.
Great sword attack who?
Whoever's the closest to me, I guess.
Okay, roll to see if it hits.
10.
10 does not hit.
Tough.
And as you go to slash at the one who just caught Nova's sword, he pulls his sword back and catches your sword as well. We move to Swordsman. Nova does a 19 hit.
Yeah.
And you take 5 damage. You got that?
Yeah.
Azukai, your turn.
I'm gonna sing a song. a song of inspiration from a man Rayfell over there. So I'm gonna like stand up. Hopefully he can he hear me where I am?
Absolutely.
Okay, sweet. I'm ready, boys.
Let's go.
Rayfell, a champion, a swordsman of glory. When he kills you, it will be quite gory. Sword in each hand, he'll take you down where you stand. Then this village will tell his story. And that is my little bit. And
Dang.
I'm trying to inspire him.
Nice.
Everyone is absolutely inspired with that. Go ahead and give him an inspiration point.
Okay, I gotta roll a d6, I think. Wait, he gets to roll a d6 on his next turn on whatever he wants, I think.
Fantastic.
So, like, whatever, like, if he rolls a d20 or whatever, he gets to roll a d6 and adds to that.
You love to see it. Rayfell, it's your turn.
Wait, do I? Am I just doing nothing? That's a question.
Oh, well, yeah, at the moment, because you're up on the hill.
Okay.
Or you're trying to find a vantage point.
Okay.
Rayfell, what do you do?
I'll shoot at the spear dude again.
Okay, roll to see if it hits.
17.
17 absolutely hits. Now, roll for damage.
7.
And add and roll for another d6.
9.
What? Oh, you got 2 more?
Yep.
Or you rolled another 6. Wait, what? You're just supposed to roll. Okay, we'll just give you the full. We'll just give you the 6 because you did roll a 6. Okay, you rolled a 6 on a 6. That's fine. All right. So with that, you pull back your arrow, launching another one. With the spearman having just charged by you, you twist your back around, arrow pulled in hand as the horse rides away. And as you launch the arrow square into the spearman's back, you hear him yell out in pain as it lands directly between his shoulders, slamming him for 16 damage. Or, sorry, wait, let me check that again. 13 damage. And with that, we go to Swordsman. Yachiru does a 18 hit.
Yeah.
And you take 5 damage.
Fuck.
And Nova does a... oh, shit, that's a nat 20.
Yes. Yes, 20 hits.
You take 12 damage.
Bruh.
Because it's crit.
Bruh.
Okay, and now back to the top. What?
Wait, it's crit because it's not 20?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. If the hit DC is a nat 20, then it's a crit, yeah.
Okay.
Nova, back to the top. What do you do?
Wait,
Oh,
let me see
yes.
if I
Oh,
can-
wait. Sorry. I forgot to mention. Yeah. So one swordsman comes across and slashes square across Nova's chest. The other one stabs just past the shield and manages to catch Yachiru in the leg.
Okay, so but so select the extra attack thing. It says I can do it every turn, so can I just do it again?
Do what?
The extra attack. It says you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take an action on your turn.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, so can I just attack them each again twice?
Yeah.
Do I roll for hit DC twice or just once?
Yep.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
What did you just roll?
7 and 23.
How did you get a critical failure. That was a
Oh, yeah.
natural 1. Hot damn. So as you roll for damage for both of those.
Okay. It's 1. It's 2. There.
Okay, so as you pull back your sword yet again, you swing out and you manage to nail the one who was in absolutely horrid shape, who had already been cut across the chest, and then stabbed straight through the shoulder blade. You manage to bring it down right on his arm, lopping it clean off. And with the shock of it and the blood loss, he falls over dead, the first swordsman. And then, as you pull the sword back and take another swing at the second swordsman, you critically fail as the swordsman brings his own sword up, slapping yours away, and stab square into Yachiru, who's right beside you, dealing 10 damage.
Oh.
Yachiru, what's your move?
Reaction.
Yes. Alright, Yachiru sets up a reaction. Okay, that swordsman's dead. Azukai, what do you do?
I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke on someone who is like, not injured. I guess, like whatever.
I'm the only one who's not injured.
Hellish
I'm talking about the
Rebuke.
horseman.
Aren't
Like
you
a
talking
horseman.
about the... Isn't that a reactionary spell?
Yes, maybe.
So you're gonna set up a reaction for Hellish Rebuke?
No, it's you point your finger and the creature, like. Yeah, so you point. Wait, one. Yeah, okay, it's a reaction. Yeah, I'm getting ready.
Okay, yeah. So if you get injured, then you'll take, or then you can do Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. Does
Okay.
it is it anyone injures me, or is it like?
Yeah,
person
it
that
says if one reaction which you take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you that you can see.
Okay, I'm taking that reaction. I'm also going to use my turn to talk and just scream out to everyone. I know that we're supposed to be saving this village and whatnot, but do all of you really think that we can take down 40 people? And that's all I'm going to say, because I don't really have time to say anything else.
They don't know this. That's great. Okay, so after he yells out, we go to Rayfel. Rayfel, what do you do?
I'll go ahead. So who's down so far?
Just the one swordsman's down, and the spearman who's currently fighting you looks like he is absolutely dogged right now. He looks shaken, stirred, and like he is in terrible shape.
All right, then I'll go over there. I'll use my bonus action, Misty Step.
Misty Step. Okay. What does that do? What does that do for you?
Briefly surrounded by silver mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to unoccupied space that you can see.
Okay, and then what do you do?
Then I will use. Let's see here. I'll use my. I'll shoot at the swordsman that's still active.
Okay, roll to see if it hits.
19.
Absolutely hits. Roll for damage.
5.
5. Perfect. Exactly what you wanted to see. And as you teleport, where are you teleporting exactly in relation to the spearman? In front, beside, behind?
Like close enough where I can shoot the swordsman directly.
Which side? In front, behind, beside?
From behind.
From behind. And as you teleport off your horse to roughly 15 feet behind the swordsman, you quickly peel back an arrow as soon as you turn, aiming directly into the back of the head of the spearman, having put an arrow directly between his shoulders. You aim for that arrow, barely adjust almost an inch for your hand to aim right in the middle of his head. And as you let go, you feel the feather scrape across your chin and past your hand as it lands right into the back of his head. And he immediately cruxes over and off the side of the horse into the snow, dead. And the horse rides off as his owner passes.
You're welcome.
And with the spearman down, all we have left now is a swordsman. Roll. Does a... Oh, no. Another gnat?
Am I actually that hits,
No
bro?
way.
Is he gonna die?
No
Is it me?
way.
If it's me,
No,
bro,
no, because Nova
I'm not gonna die.
does it hit?
Yes.
No, I don't mean to
I'm not gonna-
meta game, but
I'm not gonna die because
Some-
I'm 12.
some ass is forgetting that he set up a reaction last turn.
No.
Did by chance anyone set up a reaction last turn?
We will set up a reaction.
Mate.
I did.
Yeah, Yachiru did.
What the fuck can I do?
Block the attack. What do you mean?
Help me! Two of y'all set up a reaction. Y'all can't freaking send an attack at him.
That's what a reaction is. You're waiting for them to attack.
I blocked the attack with my shield that I have.
You use opportunity attack
Uh-huh.
You
to attack them. You attack them so they can't attack you.
You slash them so I can't get slashed first. You slash them first.
No,
Okay.
it's like, yeah.
So, Great Sword Slash?
Yes.
Go for your damage.
Roll for damage.
Roll for damage.
Hey, a 7.
that was your hit DC?
No, that was my damage.
Okay. So you're rolling for hit with advantage. So if you roll the first time and it doesn't hit, roll again.
Okay. 21.
Perfect. Now roll for damage.
10.
Isn't it?
10.
We shouldn't have been with crit because.
Hot damn. Huh? No.
I'm
He
saying
didn't.
that,
He didn't roll a 20. He rolled a.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah. He rolled a 14 plus 7. So with 10 damage. Okay, so as the swordsman lunges out to lodge his sword right into the side of Nova, Yachiru comes swinging up with his great sword in an underhanded swing straight across the snow through the ground and running his attacker's sword straight into the air as he slices across his chest. And as he pulls his sword back, leaving a massive gash in the man's chest, he's forced back as his sword goes back up behind his head, and he is no longer able to hit Nova. And as we come back to the top, Nova, what do you do? Nova, what do you do?
Okay, so they're. Wait, is he dead or is he still up?
No, he's still up. He's
Alright.
in bad shape, but he's still up.
Alright, so let me just double attack him again for his PC.
All right, roll for hits.
Alright, hit PC. Bam.
A 15 hits. And 19, they both hit. Roll for damage.
Bam. And an 11.
10 and 11. Absolutely.
Oh, no, wait, hold up, my bad. It's higher.
No, that's fine. That's it. It already takes care of it. Yeah, I know. It's supposed to be an 11 and a 12 because you get the +1.
Yeah.
And right after this fool, this absolute sucker, who just tried to murk you while you weren't even paying attention, gets thrown away, and as his sword is still in the air, and you just saw Yachiru's come flying up from the ground in an arc formation right past you. You immediately, healing your own sword, pulling it back just past your head, launch at the man, driving it straight across his chest, and then peeling it back and running it right across his stomach. And as the man drops his sword and he begins to call out, going into shock, his mouth opens and he stops as his head looks down and he begins to see his guts fall out of his stomach, and he falls back dead as his guts land on the ground. And with that, all 3 of your attackers have been defeated. And now we move to Eminent. Eminent, you are with the helmsman. You have reached the peak, a hill roughly 600 yards from where you left the rest of your party as they were fighting. You just saw them finish their fight, and you just saw them defeat the third of their attackers. Or the third one of their attackers. You, again, are with the helmsman. You search out across the city. You can see there are many more combatants coming toward you. You also notice that there seems to be a resistance of some kind. Possibly the army for this town. Maybe 20 people on the far side, way off to the right side of where you guys are currently stationed, trying to hold back a number of them. They seem to be formed up fighting in just a few streets against whatever hellish force has been unleashed on this area. What do you do?
Alright, that's exactly what I was looking for. I would like to tell the helmsman to stay here with the supplies, and then I'll take a horse and maybe grab some gunpowder or something, like a bag if I have it, and run as fast as I can with the horse to the resistance.
Question:
So-
Are we still like in combat since?
No, you guys are currently out of combat.
Okay. Is it possible for me to like send a message to Eminent? Like, well, I mean, I know it's possible. I'm gonna send a message to Eminent.
Alright, so first off, can I heal myself for 25 with my lantern hand pull skill?
Okay, so as we quickly move around, first, Eminent, what are you doing?
I would like to leave the supplies, grab some gunpowder, and head towards the resistance. But you said the resistance is like to the right of where they are?
The resistance is to the right side, toward the right side of the town.
Alright, would I be able to like use mold earth to make a message on the mountain maybe? Well, no, I guess. Yeah, I guess. If that's possible.
How big of like a gap does Mold Earth make?
It says 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, well yeah, it's 30 feet range, 5 feet. I don't know how far I am away.
Wait, was there a gate to this city that we entered? Like, what does the gate look like, if there is one, or is there not? Drew? Hello,
I never mind about the mold earth actually. I would just like to, as I'm going toward the resistance, just cast a light above my head. as
Yeah,
I'm
did
going
you
there.
hear me? There is no gate.
Okay, there's no.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Oh, was I muted that whole time? Did I accidentally
Yeah.
mute myself?
You weren't speaking. Like, it was weird. You didn't like it didn't show up as muted.
Oh, weird. Okay, well, anyways, so like I was saying, okay, so you're gonna gather some supplies and head toward the resistance. You're roughly 600 yards from the other 4 people in your group. Moving to Azukai, what are you gonna do?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna send a message over to Eminent because again, I don't know that he's going for the gunpowder. I'm gonna tell him to get the gunpowder and come back to the group. We need to make a plan, and I'm going to try to funnel them in somehow towards maybe a trap.
Okay,
That's all.
moving
say,
to
like,
Nova.
more than that.
Nova, what are you gonna do?
Alright, so first, can I cast Larian's Enhanced Pool to heal myself for 25 HP?
Absolutely.
And can I just cast let me just do that first, actually. Bam. And then can I cast wait, hold on, let me see where it's at. Because wait, did Azukai tell us that that he's seen 40 people already?
No.
So that's just
Well,
in his.
I did.
That's just the amount that he
yelled.
saw, right?
Or no. Wait, I take it back.
I did
He
yell
did
out.
yell out that he saw 40 people. He
Okay,
yelled
so that's
out,
just
"Can we beat 40 people?" To be clear.
Yeah. I got it up. I can wait. Where is it again? Can I cast Divine Sense to see how many people there are exactly? Because that's just the amount he's seen. There's not more people. So I can detect good and evil in 60 feet with Divine Sense. 60 feet.
You can if you want.
I just want to see how many people there is exactly. So
Okay.
I cast Divine Sense.
You sense exactly 32 evil people within your range.
32.
Okay.
Those are better odds.
You
Well, within his range.
you
Within his-
you saw further than he can sense.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I just realized.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, of
Well, you
course.
gotta keep in mind,
you can only
that's
sense
within
60
your
feet.
range.
He
I find-
basically bummed away from all of you guys to get a higher vantage point and looked for how many
Wow.
people he could see.
I thought
There's like maybe 100, but right now I said 40 because that's all I can see.
Who knows? Who knows how many
Oh,
there really are?
I thought I could sense farther than he could see.
No. Well, technically, I mean, like in different directions, yes.
But yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Crap. I'm
Okay.
gonna like come up to the main group, like try to get everyone organized.
Wait, yeah,
everyone
sure.
Rayfel,
Um,
Yachuru, what are you guys doing? Or I think Rayfel said that they had to go eat real quick. Yachuru, what are you doing? Before you guys go into more combat or whatever you're gonna do, what are you doing?
Wait, I think I have some. Can I do a short rest?
What?
He said, everyone else, fuck off. I'm going to bed.
Yeah,
This is a good time to sleep.
Oh, hell no.
Man, that guy can sleep through anything. Let me tell you about Yatru. My boy Yatru, he can sleep
He
through
took
a war.
he took 5 damage, passed out. This man
Dude, he's like Zoro after any battle. He's like, I'm done.
Bro, where'd he go? Where's he
Yeah.
at? He's sleeping on the mast. Okay, so Yatru, what are you doing?
I don't know what this spell I
I
have.
don't know what's.
A short rest is like taking like a 2-hour nap.
Okay, I'll take that 2-hour nap.
Are you trying to job?
We're not
Fuck.
taking a
Eminent-
2-hour nap.
Eminence. No, Eminence asks to come back and tie you to a barrel. Be like, take it. Oh hell no.
This will wake him up.
I'll be fine.
Okay,
Okay.
is there
I'm
anything
running
else
towards,
that you're gonna do?
I'm running towards the main group and
I don't
towards.
think I can do
Eminent.
much. I don't know what to do.
You can't heal yourself of something you have.
I don't
Like,
think
don't
so.
you have? Then we all have like a medikit type thing.
Am I
I
close to
don't
Yatru
believe he
by
does.
now? Or no?
Oh,
No.
Are you
I'm
close to?
broke.
Yeah. You should be right by
Okay.
them.
Maybe,
You
like-
weren't too far. You just
I'm
gone
gonna,
up the
like,
side of
motion
a
to him.
house.
We need to get to Eminent now. We need to reconvene. We have to rethink this. And I'm gonna keep sprinting, hopefully, towards Eminent. Or like I guess the barrels or the, carts? Wagons?
The direction that the rest of the group
Yeah,
had
yeah.
gone.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm going
well,
that way. And if
as I'm-
Yashiro wants to follow, he can. If he wants to take a nap, he can.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
So
that is-
Yachuru, so Yachuru, with there being about 40 enemies on top of you guys, and you've only lost 5 health, are you going to help them?
Are they on top of us right now? Like
I'll help.
They're within.
far
There's like 30 of them within 60 feet of you.
are they like?
Oh.
60 feet?
Oh,
Yeah, they're spread out. They're spread out a bit inside of, like the houses and shit and in the streets, murdering people.
but they're not like coming at us.
Ayatra, how about we just
Um,
like
They're
why don't
coming?
we just
you
charge
don't
together?
you don't necessarily know how many are coming at you at this exact moment.
They're
Yeah,
coming?
Like they can
At
see
us.
you.
I mean,
How
if
about
Yacher just wants to lay down in the snow and go to sleep while there are people about to kill him, I mean, that's his prerogative.
Ayatra, how about this? How about we just go together and just fight people that we see, okay? I still have my spell. I'm fully HP. You're only -5. And Ray.
Okay, so
fighting back.
Yachiru, are you following the rest of the group?
Yeah.
Okay. I assume Rayfel is too, since he's currently eating. So, are you guys all heading for Eminent? And Eminent, what do you do when you get Azukai's message?
Well, I get his message, but I also see the people that need me. And there's like 20 of them, so I'm like, I just keep going. It's like, I gotta help these people. Our job is to save lives. So I want to save lives.
Okay, so Eminent continues with his.
I would like, well,
Huh?
outside that, like when I get there, I would like to like cast a light. That's like I don't know if I cast it earlier or not. I didn't get a confirmation. I just cast when I get there, like let them know where I'm shooting in the sky or something.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, like a flare. So
Yeah.
you grab one of the gunpowder barrels and you go on your horse, leaving the helmsman behind. The other four of you on your horses now that you had left roughly 200 yards back from you, other than Rayfel, who had been riding on his while shooting arrows. The four of you now back on your horses immediately start to ride away toward Eminent, who is riding away from you while slower, holding one of the barrels of gunpowder while on the horse's back. And as he cuts around with a wide berth corner, making a larger semicircle, the four of you riding behind can still clearly see him as he's starting to cut this corner. And as you all ride around, you can now see that there are some people that look to be Birkin warriors fighting back against what appear to be mercenaries running across the streets and slaughtering the innocents. And as Eminent reaches, you all roughly a minute behind on horses. Eminent, you get there, what do you do?
All right. Do I see them coming? Like my team?
No.
All right. Well, what do I see?
Right now, in front of you, you see roughly 5 Birkin warriors, Vikings, kitted out in large clothed robes and leathery exteriors, wielding axes and spears and bows. You see one of them with an axe and a bow on his back, one with a bow pulled, and you also see 2 women wielding spears and another with just 2 axes. They're all directly in front of you as they are trying to look for their next opponent.
Sorry.
Okay. Can I roughly estimate the area that they take up the whole battlefield?
Oh, you mean all of this town?
No, just like group of people that's like in front of me.
The 5 people? Like they're taking up like a 20-yard space. They're in a type
Okay.
of defensive formation at the apex of two intersecting streets.
Are they the Birkin people?
Yeah, you can tell they're Birkin warriors. They're, like I just said, they're dressed up. They look like Vikings.
Okay, so there are no enemies around right now.
Not at the moment. Or at least not that you can see. You just see the 5 of them posted up at the intersection of 2 streets.
All right, I'm gonna ride towards them and ask them, yell, "Hey, what's going on?" Like, update the situation. Status report.
And as you do, the one with the bow in hand turns and draws it back, aiming it directly at you.
Okay. Do I have like an insignia or anything? Like the signal? I'm friendly.
No.
Shit. All right. Uh. Shit. I'll just stop the horse and hop off. Hold my hands up in the air and just yell, "Friendly, friendly."
Yeah, it's a good thing that you know they're not like friendly to the people of Parenthian or anything like we talked about an hour ago.
Oh, they're not friendly.
They are. They are. We
They are.
explicitly said that an hour ago.
Oh, they are friendly.
Yeah.
They're friends with you. They know who you are.
Oh, why did you try to come about her back then?
Because you didn't say who you were.
Oh.
He's like, friendly fire, friendly fire.
I'll yell to her that we're from.
Okay, I'm gonna
Well, I'm from
like. Can I do something, or like should I just wait for a minute to do something? I don't know.
So what are you doing? Are you yelling out? What are you doing?
I want to. Like, am I with the like group? Is everyone around me right now? Like, can I like?
Well,
talk?
what is Bubba doing?
Me?
Well, Bubba's fighting, like other people up on like.
Bubba's not fighting anyone right now. Bubba, what do
No?
you call out to the person aiming the arrow at you?
I'm saying we're from. Well, I'm from wherever we're from. Where are we from?
Parenthian.
I'm from Parenthian. Cease your fire. Hold your fire.
And they look over at the one with two axes in their hand, and they nod, and they undraw the arrow, lowering it. And as he walks up to approach the five of them, the four of you come rounding the corner, just pulling up to where where Eminent dropped off his own horse. And what did the four of you do?
Four of us. Okay. Can anyone see me? Any enemies that I know of? Like, does anyone like see the group we're with?
At the moment, you guys don't see any enemies. Or
Okay.
well, you do, but they're like 100 or so yards
Yeah,
off. They're nowhere near
Okay.
you.
I'm gonna like. So everyone's here, like the whole group, right?
All five of you, yes.
I'm gonna basically say, listen, we need to be able to use this gunpowder somehow. If you guys can maybe find a way to make a trap, lure them all in, and maybe take out a few, or either get the gunpowder over there. We have a lot of people we're dealing with. I'm gonna try to go in and find if there's a leader of some sort and come back with information, maybe try to kill him on my own. We'll see how that works.
And then are you also saying that to the five Birkin warriors
Yeah.
in front of you?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that to everyone.
Okay.
If you guys have any ideas on areas that we could set off the gunpowder, or any ideas of where we can like good positions, please tell the rest of the group. We aren't extremely familiar with the city.
And what about the other five of you? Do any of you have anything to input? Or the other four of you?
I'll ask: is there anything immediate we need to be doing right now? Like, is there anything besides what we see?
And
that
what
we don't
about-
know about?
All
Okay.
right, and what about Nova, Yatru, and Rayfeld? Do you have anything to add?
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
I'm lost.
You guys finished killing those three in front of you, and now you've ridden around because Eminent spotted some of the Birkin warriors that are still alive, that are still fighting to hold back these mercenaries. He spotted roughly 20 of them, and they look like Vikings with spears and war axes and bows drawn. And right now you're approaching 5 of them, and they know that you're from Parenthian, and you're trying to ask them questions about what we can do to try to save people and try to defeat this foe.
Has Azukai told him that there's 40?
What?
Azukai did yell to you guys that he saw 40 of them.
Yeah, did he tell them yet?
No, he has not
I'm
told the Birkin people that there were
I'm
40.
assuming they know.
They probably
they
know
don't.
that
This
they
is like-
they probably know that they're under siege.
Yeah, I don't think I need to tell them that there's like 40 since.
He's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, yo, bro,
y'all
did you
city
know?"
kind of on fire, bro.
I mean, maybe I do. I don't know. I'm
He's
not
like,
going to.
"Did you
because-
see your friends and family get slaughtered? You notice there's
Yeah.
only 1 of you." Yeah, bro, 20? That's pretty weak.
It's pretty wild. Okay. Anyways, I'm hoping the group's gonna do good. I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna use disguise self, and I'm about to do something really stupid or really smart. I don't know yet. I'm kind of going off of improv.
Okay. But first off, before you do that, okay. Now
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
have
okay.
all of your, so he's gonna say that there's 40 of them. You're gonna ask for a vantage point, and what did you want, Bubba?
I wanted to know if there's anything like super important in the city that we need to worry about before fighting these people.
All right.
To go to.
All right. Hey, funny looking one. You. Yeah, there's a lot of them. More than 40.
Ah, shit.
Weird and dumb. You. No. City is on fire. Nothing more important. We must kill. And you. Important place to blow up. No. We kill them all.
Well, that wasn't vague at all.
I
I guess I'm gonna nod and act like I knew what he said, because I'm like
Right.
50-50.
All right, I suggest we go around deathballing everybody. Our big group, just slaughter all of them. Just, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna go in, and I would like to. How many people? Okay, I'm sorry for asking so many questions, but how many people are fighting like the mercenaries?
I'm back.
Like, how much on each side relatively? Like, I don't need like exact numbers.
You
I just
don't
want to
know
know
that.
like. Can I not like when I looked like out in the mass of, can I not see how many people are fighting?
No, you saw 40 people.
Okay, so it's just
And none of
I don't
those 40 were fighting. They're like 600 yards from you. Well, actually, at this point, they're like
Whoa.
900 yards from you on the opposite
time out,
side
time
of
out.
the
So
city.
was it 40 mercenaries or just 40 people?
No, you saw 40 mercenaries with
Okay,
swords, spears, bows, axes.
Okay, that's what I'm hoping for. Good. I'm going to disguise self as one of the people that we killed. Hopefully no one noticed. And
Okay.
I'm going to hop on one of the horses and try to go into the battle. Hopefully not get killed by the mercenaries. I'm assuming they have other things that they're doing rather than just, scoping down every single person that's on their side. But I'm going to disguise self and try to get close, see what's going on.
Are you taking
Maybe
anything
find a
with you,
cab
or is it just
or
you?
Just me. I'm going to take, I guess, my gear that's on me, and I'm just looking for information. I'm disguised as one of the mercenaries. Hopefully one of the ones that we just killed.
As you disguise yourself and you hop on a horse and start to ride away, you hear from the back the man yell out, "War!" as he raises both axes in the air, and you ride away. What do the other 4 of you do?
I'm so
Yeah, I'm like, what? I'm like,
Wait, what you said?
all right. Dude just yelled out war. What's your name? Azeroth? Azeroth just disguised itself
Azukai.
as an enemy.
Azukai.
Azukai.
Wait,
Disguised
is he treating
itself
the enemy then?
and went to go get information. And what I suggest we do, we all team up with these Vikings and just go looking for any mercenaries and just, nine hit them. Yeah, like 9v1.
I'll follow your plan then.
All right. What about anyone else here that have a suggestion?
I just hope I don't get killed by one of the citizens.
I
I'm
was thinking
crossing
that.
my finger.
I was thinking
Yeah,
that, bro.
I'm scared because I'm hoping the mercenaries are outnumbering them right now. I mean, I know that's a bad thing, but I don't want to get killed by an ally.
Okay, so Eminent, what are the 4 of you doing? Nova, Yatru, Wraitha, what are you doing?
I follow.
we can start searching for mercenaries.
I would
With
also
the
like to
people.
keep that in mind, Drew.
Follow
that I'm
Eminence plan.
trying to stay more near the people that I look like and trying to stay out of battle with, allies, because I don't want to get like a freaking axe in the head.
You certainly hope so. You certainly hope so. I would fear that the Birkin warriors are much stronger than that horse shit that you just killed in like 3 turns.
No, I believe it. I believe it. I'm avoiding it. We'll see how that goes.
All right.
So what do the 4 of you do? Come on.
I follow the Vikings.
Yeah. Like, do the Vikings just gonna follow us, or do I have to talk to them or something?
Oh, no. He yelled out war. He's got 2 axes in the air, and he's about
ready.
to charge. Yeah, he's about to charge his group up to the next intersection, where
Charge
you
with
assume that there are more Birkin warriors posted as they're trying to fan out and create like a net to kill.
All right. I'll follow the guy who yelled war. I'll try
Can I
and
charge with him?
charge with him. Yeah.
Okay. All of you guys charge. All right. All 4 of you off of your horses and your weapons.
I'm on my horse.
Okay. 3 of you off your horses. Ray fell on his horse with his bow drawn. And as the 4 of you stand there right behind them, as Azukai rides off and you see Azukai start to disappear into the smoke, the man in front of you yelling out, "Whoa!" with 2 battle axes drawn and his large, luscious beard swaying in front of him, shirt off. He brings both axes down and begins to charge. And all 4 of the other Birkin warriors around him run. And one of the other men yells, "For Birka!"
Since we have beards, can I put on my mustache I've got not too long, like back a few weeks ago?
Absolutely,
No.
absolutely. Would
So
you like?
no.
Would you like to go full swing and also add your top hat?
Yes.
Make it so.
Hey, what's going on?
As soon as Raphael sees the inspiration of the large, luscious beards of the Birkin warriors, he himself, in both admiration, envy, and jealousy, reaches into his own bag, whipping out his fake mustache and top hat, and rides on his horse with his bow drawn, feeling nothing but inspiration for murder. And as the 9 of you go charging down the street, you run into 15 Birkin warriors surrounded by 50 mercenaries just as they're about to clash.
All right. Do we know
And
the
that
radius of that?
is where we will take our break.
Not taking a break. All right.
10-minute break.
So I guess this is gonna be a 4-hour game.
Maybe
burn up the mustache and hats.
Finally, I can take my short rest. Let's go.
This guy.
I swear to God. I got a question. Since we're out of game,
Mhm.
is this really dumb or really smart? Like based off you guys? I
Like-
don't know yet. I'm
like-
hoping that this will pay off, but
If you like by yourself, I think you like it's maybe a good thing. It's risky. It's
Yeah.
high risk, high reward.
it's
type thing.
risky, but like high risk, high reward. That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to think.
And you do you, man. Just don't die.
I'll try.
You
I'm
better
scared.
not get in front of me, or else
I'm going
it'll
into
probably
the eye
get
of
shot
the
down.
storm.
These guys are really shoot first, ask questions later. So.
Yeah. yeah.
Hey, Botana, if you dressed up as the spear dude, I might know that it's you. If it's not, because I didn't really fight the other 2.
Yeah, I'm hoping all of you saw what I dressed up as. And you don't
I'm pretty
kill
sure
me.
we saw that. I'm
But
pretty sure.
what I'm scared about is I don't know what the intelligence of these like barbarian as people
Oh
go
my!
out.
Going out there and say, man, I don't know
No.
how smart they are.
No, what I mean by that is like, even if I do somehow accomplish this, imagine like I use my magic to go back to my regular form. If these people don't know who I am by any chance, they're gonna be like, "It's a demon! Kill him!" Like,
I
it's
would
not gonna be a good look.
I
unless
would like to
everyone knows
point
who I am.
out. I would like to point out that the numbers were a bit predetermined. If you guys were all there, right, it would have been 25 to 50, so you're outnumbered 2-1. But Azukai's not there, so it's 24 to 50, just over 2-1.
Oh, Jesus.
He's got to take out an extra like 3 people, even it out.
Well, I thought you
fighting-
said there was
yeah,
50 soldiers surrounding the Birkin ones.
What?
I just said there was 50 soldiers surrounding the Birkin.
Yeah,
Are they
yeah,
fighting
yeah.
right
Well,
now?
they're in like a semicircle kind of like dome formation, guarding themselves, while these other
Okay.
50 are starting to encroach on them. And you guys are
Just
kind
give
of coming up to, you guys are kind of like coming up behind them and to the left a little bit. So you're kind of flanking on these 50 that are starting to encroach on them.
Keep in mind, Drew, if I want to be in and out, if I don't see a leader in like, let's say 5 minutes in game, I'm going back to the main group.
Okay.
Because like, I don't want to waste too much time, looking. There might not be a leader. It might just be a bunch of mindless mercenaries.
Yeah, feel free.
But I'm just saying that like, I don't want to waste my complete time, looking for something that doesn't exist.
Yeah. Oh, by
Do
the
I have
way,
a radius?
Azukai, good luck, because I have the stats for these Birkin warriors and the mercenaries right now, and I'm gonna tell you what, there's a reason that they needed a couple hundred mercenaries.
I'm scared, okay? Like, I'm more scared of the Birkin warriors right now than the mercenaries.
That's good. That's good. You should have the fear of God in you.
Listen. Again, like I said, I'm trying to avoid because I know that they're gonna throw their axe at me if they see me. Like, I'm trying to avoid the Birkin warriors. I'm just trying to slip around and see if I can get to the commander. If I can't, I'm not taking the shot.
Are we in a fight right now?
No,
Or
no.
are we like about to fight?
We're
I'm
about
gonna
to.
go get this.
Oh, you're about to.
I'm just
Alright,
saying,
so,
I'm
like,
looking for an
Do I
opening.
still have all my spell? Like my spell? I'm a spell activity still. Then
You have a lot of your spells, yeah.
no, I mean like okay. But I have one question about this one spell I have. It's called What if I just saw it? Wait, it's gone. Hold on. It's not a spell switch. I lost it. Give me a second.
Oh my god.
Cool. I'm blind. So it's called a blind sim. It says when you hit with a melee attack weapon, you can spend 1 spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first.
Hey, before I go and beat someone's ass, who did it?
So you talking about that music?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about that. I thought that was you. I'm not gonna lie.
I have been. It says at 8:30. I have been muted. Oh, it's server muted.
Yeah, so what was that?
What was what?
What was that music?
Confusion.
What's that music coming from the jockey bot?
I don't hear no music. I have the.
Yeah,
bot
that's
muted.
because I server muted it. Now it's unserver muted. Go ahead, listen to it. What the hell is that?
Damn, what the fuck?
Is it? I am meaning the bot again. What the hell? That's a song? Actually, that is a song. I've heard that song.
I don't know who put that in there, but I'm pretty pissed.
I don't know.
Did they delete their message or something?
I just removed it. But yeah, here, let me I'll reset the war music as soon as we finish break. I'm gonna go make a drink real quick and then we'll start back up.
Do you know? Does any of y'all know how the spell works? Radiant, divine, the other action, divine smite. I do not know how to use that. How to
Click on
use that
it,
at
yeah,
all.
pull up an explanation.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just like whenever starting at second level, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can spend one spell shot to do radiant damage to your target. Like I don't know.
One
Where
spell
it's-
slot. That means your spell slots are under spells, next to actions and inventory on your character sheet.
Oh, okay. I see that. But like,
Do you see one that has a name for like that spell?
well, no, like it's I don't have like there's no. It's not a name, but it's like it's just other. It's called divine smite, but it's not in like my spell thing.
Wait, can you stream it?
And yeah, I think it's just like thing that the paladins have, but they don't put it in as a spell.
Oh yeah, like if you have like spell slots, you would just hit one of the spell slot things when you use it.
So yeah, I'm guessing I would just click any random one and it would use it.
Yeah, click on spells. Yeah, those slots. You just click one of those slots, whichever one you want to use, like a first level. It just says first level.
But yeah, I don't know how this damage thing is though.
Starting at second level, so it has to be a second level or higher for the.
Deal
Is that what you clicked on
2D.
Divine Smite?
Yeah.
Yeah, click on the name of it again. Okay, yeah. So it's starting at second level when you hit. So click on spells, and you have how many slots? 2. Yeah, so you can use it like twice. But you wouldn't be able to use any other spells after that until you take a short or long rest.
Yeah, I'll do 2d8 extra damage down on that.
Yep.
I need to use your restroom and I'll be back.
Yeah, that's what the break is for. I'll go do that as well.
Alright, so if everyone's back, what the hell was that music? Who played that shit?
Can't you just check audio logs?
I don't know, maybe.
Share your Discord. And go to audio logs. You know how to do it. I don't know if you know how to do it or not.
1 second. Gotta pour a drink real quick. Alright, I'm about to... Yeah, Josh. Dude, somebody played some, like, freaking Baby Shark music or something, dude.
I'm glad I missed it.
Alright, I don't even care anymore. I'm just gonna have to edit it out later. Alright, let's go.
What's the radius of the
Radius?
dome that they're in? That's surrounded them in?
Like 30 yards.
30 yards.
Yeah, it's a semicircle though. It's not a full encapsulation.
How long is it? 30 yards? I mean, gotcha.
90 feet.
90 feet.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, are we ready? I'm about to unmute the bot and get this going. We're not playing all the way through this, by the way. Like I said before.
Okay.
There's gonna be a lot of rolling though. I hope you guys are ready for a lot of rolling.
I'm ready.
Let me roll Nat 20 real quick.
Because we're gonna need everybody. Everyone at max cock, okay? You're going to need to be fully erect for this fight that we're about to go into. Everyone needs to be ready because we got to plow through this or it will take a hot minute. I'm even going to borrow one of these guys. I'll just borrow Luck Sovereigns. I'm also going to borrow Luck Sovereigns counter right here for dice rolls.
Okay.
And
make sure you don't like roll for each, like of the NPC.
Oh, wait, so yeah,
you'll see. You'll understand.
Oh, yeah, so his character's just not in the thing anymore, right? In the playthrough anymore. Like Sovereign.
Yeah, Luck Sovereign's out. Well, kinda, technically. Well, sort of. You'll see.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yachiru Berry. You alive?
Yeah, Yatru, Rayfell, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Yatru, you here?
He gone. Yeah, gone.
Yeah, he was going to the bathroom.
Back. Hey, Ooh. He gone. He for real gone. I mean, he's talking to chat. He's in the bathroom still.
He's still in the bathroom.
Man's taking a giant.
I can't blame a man for what he gotta do. A man gotta do what a man gotta do.
What a man's gotta do. What a man's gotta do.
You gotta do the doo-doo.
Yes, sir.
You guys just want me to start rolling for Yatru?
Sure.
Sure.
Alright. And as you guys pull up to 50 mercenary warriors, each and every one of them a weapon in hand, they come in starting with a walk that's almost about to turn into a jog as they all start to pummel right toward 15 Birkan warriors in a semicircle, shoulder to shoulder, turned, facing them. And you all are coming up on their left shoulder, their left side. And the encapsulation does not yet see you. So there is 50 warriors charging in, but they do not see the 9 of you as you come in to clash with the left side of their flank. And the first 5 of them all come in, guns blazing. And with that,
The hell?
they come clashing in, and as the first 5 make contact with the 4 of you running directly behind them, they just start tearing into the mercenaries beside them. And as you see the rest of them come clashing into the 15, you hear nothing but bloodshed and the scraping of weapons as they slash into each other and their weapons make contact, metal on metal. And the 5 in front of you, catching 5 of the warriors off guard, each one of them in their own way, whether it be multiple arrows from the one with the bow, or 2 axes right into his chest, or it be from one large great axe swinging upright and lopping the head off of them from behind. All 5 of them immediately take out one of the mercenaries from behind.
Okay.
The
You just
4
do-
of you come running up behind them. What do you do?
They're going through them like it's nothing.
Are
I would
all
like-
4 of you going to go into battle?
Well, I don't want to immediately go into battle. I want to Well, I guess we'll go into battle. Okay.
Are all of you going into battle? Yachiru, are you going into battle?
Before I say anything, did we take like a short rest?
No, that's like 2 hours.
That's 2 hours.
I guess we charge in then.
Man is so tired. Can someone get this guy a coffee?
That's like 200
is there
turns.
coffee in
like,
D&D?
I don't know. Jesus.
Okay, so Yatru is going to be fighting. Rayfel's going to be fighting. Nova, are you fighting?
Yeah.
All right. All 4 of you, roll for initiative. Write it in Tavern. All right, let me go to Rayfel's. I totally forgot. Rayfel's initiative. He got a 12. Oh, no, wait. Rayfel got an 11.
Rayfel right
or
there.
no, sorry. Yatru. Yatru got a 12.
I'm like, what the hell?
Am I
Yeah,
rolling or am I coming later, I guess?
You're coming later.
Okay.
All right, so Eminent. What do you do first?
All right. Is everybody just fighting right now?
Yes.
All right. So I want to pick like an area where I can see, so I have like the most enemies that I can like group in it, and I'll cast Hypnotic Pattern on the area.
You know that's not how that works, right?
What you mean?
Let me just where's that at?
Says you create a twirling pattern.
You create a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside of a 30-foot cube within range. The pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must take a wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but how are they going to see the pattern?
It's everywhere in the 30-foot cube. So I mean, if you're in the 30-foot cube, I mean, if your eyes are open, I'm pretty sure you'll see it, right?
So you want half of the enemy and all of your allies to roll a wisdom saving throw right now.
I'm not my allies. That's why I say it like over there. Like I don't have to pay it like it's centered on me. It can be like it's in the range of 120 feet.
It's whoever looks at it.
Yeah, it's whoever looks at it, but are they looking at you?
I have to look at it. They have to be inside the cube, though. No, they don't have to look at me. I don't think so.
They have to look at the pattern.
It's in a cube, right? Like if it snows in the area, you can't like not see the snow.
I don't know. I thought it used to be just like as long as you were looking at it. I didn't know you had to be in the cube. You have to look up the details.
I don't know.
Make an
Yeah, I have
executive
some.
decision. Not an
Yeah.
executive. DM gets to make a decision. But I don't know.
That's how I'm assuming it works. I'm assuming it's a cube. Everything in the cube it starts to make a pattern like snow falls and stuff. Like everything's affected if they can see it. If they can see. If they have to look at me, that's like, what's the point of like the 30-foot cube in the range? Because that would make
Okay.
sense. That's my mind.
Okay. I will say that you're getting roughly 15 of them.
Okay.
Okay, and I will use Luck Sovereign's thing to roll 15 d20s plus 2 wisdom.
Hey, 2 wisdom. There's 2 boss level characters there. What the hell?
What do you mean? That's how all wisdom saving throws work.
Oh, you said you're just rolling. No, because you said you're rolling for only 2 wisdoms. It's just counting for all of them. No.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 8 of them to faint.
Okay.
Where did I just put my book? Oh yeah, there it is. I'm just looking at my desk like, wait, is that my book? Obviously, it's the only fucking book. What the fuck? Alright. So you got 5 dead, 8 fainted. Alright, and then we move to Nova. What do you do?
Like, it's just like there's a bunch of them in front of me.
There's still 37 of them standing or fighting.
I just like go in with my shield and my sword and start fighting as well. I'm like attack the first one that I see.
For sure. Roll with advantage.
I action hit DC or damage. Yeah.
Hit DC?
Oh wait. By the way, can I just still do my two attack?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I think that's 1. That's 24. And the other one is advantage. 24, 20. Damage. Roll. Oh wait, is that nat 20? Oh, wait, Panic, can you check the 24 was a nat 20? I don't know.
No, it's an 18, 12 plus 6.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's 4. Is 1, and the other one. I get that roll. I don't need to roll it. Oh, there you go. I got 4 and 5.
You already rolled them. You got a 25 and a 21.
Oh, I did?
Oh, no, wait. Oh, that was to hit. Oh, that wasn't damage. Oh, okay.
Then, so that makes it a 5 and a 6, because the +1.
Okay. So, you run in at the first one that you see, and as you swing in your long sword, you serrate them right across the back, slamming them for... What is that, 11? 11 damage. Yes, and you leave an absolutely disgusting gash right across their back. And then we move to... Who's next?
Yachiru.
Yachiru!
I thought it was Rachel going third, isn't it?
No.
Sorry,
Yachiru.
11.
Oh,
Yachiru, what are
okay,
you...
Yachiru.
Yeah, Yachiru, what are you doing?
What are we doing? I wasn't here.
You're in a fight, a massive fight. There's 37 people right in front of you. What are you doing?
Great sword slash.
Okay, roll with advantage.
Hit, right?
Yeah.
Damn. 9.
Okay, roll again.
18.
Nice. Now roll for damage.
9.
And as your great sword also comes flying in, you bring it right across the one that was just sliced up by Nova and take completely off the arm of the one nearest to the two of you. And as their arm comes off, their sword comes flying out of their hand. And that warrior is now completely disoriented as they start freaking out, noticing that their arm is missing from random flying objects from behind them. And now we move to Rayfel. What do you do?
Me?
Yeah.
I hit whoever's closest to me.
Okay, roll to see if it hits.
Well, aim is... Am I able to decide like where it hits?
To an extent.
Am I like something like I hit their like wrist, like this, like whatever wrist they're handling the weapons with?
Yeah, but I'd probably take away your advantage.
Alright then. So I will shoot. Aim at someone. Directions. Are there like any weapons laying around?
Yeah, there's a couple weapons laying around.
Where are there?
A sword, a spear, another bow, some broken arrows.
Alright, I'll pick up a spear.
Okay.
And I'll use my contract create packed weapon.
You use your what?
Create packed weapon.
Which one is that?
It's an action.
Action. Create as an action, you can create a packed weapon in your hand. You choose the form of it. You're proficient with it, and it counts as magical. You can also transform the. Okay. And then what?
And then I'll charge at the people in front of me, of course.
Oh, you're just gonna charge into people with it? Roll
Like,
to see.
That's on our side, our opposite end.
Roll to see if it hits.
The same with my crossbow, correct?
Yeah, sure.
All right. 16.
And roll again.
24.
Nice. And roll for damage. Roll twice.
11. 4.
And right after, you see Yatru and Nova absolutely eviscerate one of the attackers from behind, one of the mercenaries. You, using your pact, raise a spear from the ground and concentrating your might into it, becoming completely proficient. You go charging with it directly into the man missing an arm, and as it pierces through its stomach, it kills him instantly from the shock and the pain. And as the spear rides right through him, you charge into a second person, leaving the spear connecting the man to the dead one, and you let go of it, dealing a massive damage to both the man who just died and the one who is stuck to him. Alright, and now we need to do another big roll. From Luck Sovereign's page. Was that 203? Okay, and then we go back to the other side. Who's now up to... What are they up to? 36, yeah. No, they actually rolled... Oh, okay. And as the fighting goes on, and you all see a clash of blows in front of you, only a few warriors from your side have even noticed that the 9 of you have appeared, almost decimating a portion of their forces on their flank. And as you look in toward the center of the fight, you notice these warriors, their relentless attacks, and even though they are nowhere near as skilled as the Birkin warriors, an advantage in numbers is still an advantage to be taken. And as you look in, you notice 5 more mercenaries fall, but also 3 of the Birkin warriors have been stabbed, impaled, eviscerated, demolished by the fury of blows coming in toward them, leaving your totals now at 31 with 12 Birkins left in the middle.
All right.
To 31 mercenaries in front of you.
All right, I have a plan.
And as we come back to the top, Eminent, what's your next move?
All right. How far away is the horses that I just got off?
Maybe like 60 odd yards behind you.
60 yards.
Yeah.
So that's like 120 feet.
Yeah. No, 180 feet.
180. Okay. No, I can't do that. I'll just That's gonna take too long. Is there any way for me to cast Fireball without hitting friendlies?
Yeah, potentially if you aimed it toward the back of the left or right side.
All right, I will cast Fireball at the back.
On which side, left or right? The left is where the rest of your team is, and the right is kind of like the dense, the more well, because like you already knocked out a bunch in the middle, right? So the middle's thinned, okay, and on the left is where the rest of your team is pushing in. The other 9, or the other 8, since you're not with them, but the other 5 Birkins and your 3 friends, where they're kind of like coming up behind them, decimating them from the side with surprise attacks, and then the right side is empty, or the right side's full of mercenaries, and like
I just hit the right.
okay. So as you cast Fireball, give me that damage. What kind of damage are we looking at? Roll for that hit. Roll for that damage.
Oh, if I just crash. Hold on, I gotta go back into it. I rolled it, but I didn't see what it was for the page crash. Did it show in the?
Did you roll to
chat?
see if it hit?
No, you have to make a deck save of 15.
Oh, they all need to make. Oh fuck. Okay.
Don't worry, this is my last like 3rd level spell, so.
Okay. I'm gonna take 10 of them. Plus 2. Okay. Let's see. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6 of them take damage. Roll for damage.
Alright.
Also, 2 of them rolled nat 20s. So as you cast the fireball and it starts to blaze over them, 2 of them notice you and give you the finger.
I got 29.
29. Holy
Yeah.
fuck. And as you all look up, Bubba, do you by chance have any wise words that you want yelled out as you do this?
Sayonara.
All right, well then do it. Go ahead.
All right.
You're gonna kill. Don't forget to mention that you killed 6 of them.
I'll kill 6 of them? Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, can I add in something? What is tempt HP?
Temporary HP.
Like, what does that mean?
It goes away. Like,
Oh,
it
that's
doesn't come
like
back out if you get hit.
special. Yeah, that's like special buffs and stuff too.
Oh yeah. So how
Like
many people have I
eating-
killed so far?
How many people have you killed? 3.
My Dark One's Blessing. When you reduce a hostile creatures to 0 HP, you gain 7 tempt HP for each.
Pretty nice.
What the
7 times
fuck?
3.
He was like,
7
what?
times 3.
Well, hold on now. Are you? Is it if
Didn't
you
calculate
helped
that.
kill them or you yourself killed them?
When you reduce the hostile creatures
Okay,
to 0
okay. Then it's 2.
21 extra.
You killed the spearman with your arrow, and then you killed the swordsman with your spear.
So 14 then.
So
14 extra.
you get an extra 14 HP.
So I just add.
Temporary. Yeah, type it into temporary.
Alright. That's great.
What the
Great.
fuck? He's like 50 people. Wow.
52 HP.
He's
God
like,
damn.
he's like, when I get done collecting this 350 HP, send a god my way.
I totally forgot my Dark One's Blessing.
Yeah, that's open.
Okay, so Bubba, go ahead, narrate it. What happens?
Alright, so as I slowly walk through the snow, chanting my rituals I need, as if not in the middle of a battle, I raise my hands and conjure up a devastating, humongous fireball, and just launches it into the rear of the mercenaries. Yes, and boom, 29 damage to 6 of them.
And what did you yell out as it exploded?
Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Yes, I don't know that.
And as 6 of them burn straight into cinder and ash, 2 of them look back and give him the bird as they continue fighting. Alright, there we go. Minus 6 more. You're down to 25 mercenaries.
All right, who's next?
It would appear that next is Nova.
Nova.
Nova,
Jay?
what do you do?
Alright, let me just attack the next person I see. Double slash attack.
Alright, roll for hits. Still have advantage.
I'm below this. Bam. Alright, 24. For 20.
And now roll for damage.
That's wrong. And
For 13. And that's plus 2, so it's 15. And the last one who just had a freaking spear shoved in their chest already took 11. Perfect! And as you watch Rayfel come running right by you with a spear, and you think to yourself, isn't he an archer? As you see the spear get rammed through the first person that you had just attacked, and he dies like a shish kebab. You see him stab a second one, and you see the other one in complete agony and horror as he reaches down trying to remove the spear from himself and his dead comrade. You run up with absolutely no fucks given and no mercy as you bring your long sword right across both of their heads, decapitating both the dead one and the live one, dropping them on the ground like a little mercenary shish kebab. And now we move to Yachiru. Yeah, Yachiru, what do you do?
Great sword slash someone.
Okay, roll to see if it hits.
Can I use my extra attack special?
Absolutely.
Nice. So do I hit twice or no?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll. You gotta roll hit 4 times though.
4 times?
Yeah, you roll hit DC with advantage.
Cool.
Because you guys are attacking unaware victims. It's only been a couple seconds, and you guys are flanking them.
Oh man, I have something up my sleeve. It's gonna be really fun.
So what'd you roll? Oh, those are definitely all hitting. Those are definitely both hitting. All right, now roll for damage twice. Did you roll for damage? Oh, you did. Ooh, 21. And right after the one gets shish kebabbed and you see his head get lopped off, you go charging at the next one, great sword in hand, and your first cut launches right across their back. And as they howl out in pain and you see them arc forward, your second one cuts right up across their back, leaving an X formation where they're bleeding out, and they drop their sword, falling to the ground, screaming in pain. And then we move to Rayfel.
Alright, I would like to use my bonus action to weapon fighting.
Okay.
And I'll grab 2 axes from the 2 Vikings that fell.
Okay.
Activate create packed weapon.
Okay. Is there any what's it called? Is there any restriction on create packed weapon?
No.
Like how many times you can use it?
No. It's just an action in combat.
Am I using... Oh, I'm looking at the right one. Oh, okay, here we go. Create packed weapon. Oh. Okay, well then you have both axes, but that'll take up your turn.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay, now you've lifted both of their axes as you stand above the bodies of the two that you just shish kebabbed.
I'm not just an archer. I'm not just a spear dude. I can hold axes too.
Oh, fuck's sake. Alright, we come back to Lux Sovereign for the roll. How many are they down to now? What the fuck? They're down to 24. Okay, and as we roll 24 of these for the mercenaries. They landed on 265. And how many Birkins are left? Well, there were 18. And the Birkins... Oh, that was pretty close. The Birkins only lose 2 more.
Okay.
The Birkins
Nice.
are down to 10, not including the 5 in front of you. So technically there's still 15 total, but... Yeah, so the Birkins...
15 plus... So we have 4 of us, and 15 of them. We have 19 over here.
So you have 19 Birkins total, and you have 24 mercenaries left.
Alright,
Alright.
we're evening it out.
Or there,
Yeah.
sorry, 15 Birkins plus the 4 of you against 24 mercenaries.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure each of us can probably take down 2 more each.
Yeah.
Okay. And with
I'm up.
that, the mercenaries also lose 3.
Oh, well.
Nice, even lower.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that because they're both fighting back and forth. Alright, so anyways. Back to the top. Eminent, what are you doing?
Alright, I'm out of AoE spells, so I would like to shoot an arrow into the sky and then cast catapult on it at one of the mercenaries. That's
so
15 dex saving throw.
So Boba has become the archer now, I see.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
got a crossbow.
wait, so what are you doing?
Like I have a crossbow, I'm just gonna shoot an arrow into the air and then cast catapult and launch it at one of the mercenaries.
Okay, so is that gonna make like any kind of like arc in the sky or light?
No. You want me to like describe it, or you want me? Or is that like asking like?
Yeah, yeah. No,
specific
I'm just asking. Because you casted the bolt into the sky earlier, right? To let your teammates know where you were.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A catapult is just like
I'm just making sure.
you choose. Wait, can I do that? Would shooting my crossbow be an action, and then in cast a spell, or can I not? Or can I not do that? If I can't like shoot the arrow, I'll just like pick something on the ground, and then catapult it.
Yeah, you should probably pick something on the ground.
If I can see like a burning piece of wood or something, I'll just use that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you said they need to do a dex saving throw.
Yep, and then it'd be 15 or higher, or 16 or higher. It's 15. It says 15.
They rolled a 4. They rolled a 4. How much damage? Roll for damage.
20.
Damn. And it catapults across, slamming into one of them, knocking them straight on the ground for 20 damage. And now we move to the next man. Nova, what do you do?
It's time. Double slash attack on the next person. Go.
Alright, roll for hits. Also, the turn after this, you guys will lose advantage because they'll start to know where you are.
Okay. Oh, we have advantage. Oh.
Yeah. Why do you think every one of your attacks have hit so far?
Well,
You've been double rolling.
Damn, I need to go back.
Mm.
Okay, that's just 22.
Okay, so those both hit. Now roll for damage.
High roll.
All right, 9 and 11, or 10 and 12. So with the one on the ground who got the axe slashed square into their back, you seeing them on the ground, You drag your greatsword straight up and down and lop their head off. And as soon as it smashes into the ground, you pull it back towards you and lunge out, stabbing it straight into the side of another. And you stay there. Now we move to Yachiru.
Reaction.
Yachiru sets up a saving reaction. And as we move to Rayfel, what do you do?
I'm gonna attack, of course, with 2 axes.
Okay, roll to see if they hit with advantage. Your last turn for advantage.
14.
And the other?
Damn.
18.
And now roll for damage. Take the damage of your crossbow and double it.
6.
Because we're talking
Yeah.
about axes
12,
that
20.
you're proficient with.
12, 20.
12 and 20 for the two throws?
For 2 damages, yes.
For the 2 damages. Perfect. And as you see as you see Nova pulling back his sword and slamming it into the side of another man, you come running up with axes. And as you run up, again, Yachiru turns his head slightly and goes, "Isn't that the archer?" And you swing one axe, taking off the head of the man whose Yachiru's sword is in. And you swing the other axe across from you, leaving it right in the back of another man as it slams him forward straight into the ground on his chest. And you let both axes go, completely forgetting how to be proficient in them.
So, how many more deaths is that for me?
That's one more death. The other one's on the ground. He's not dead
Alright,
yet, but he has
so
a
another
massive
7.
axe. Yeah, he's got another axe in his back.
Alright, cool. We are up to 59 HP now. Can I do a reaction after this?
Maybe next turn.
Alright, okay.
See, here's where the problem comes in. Because now I need to go over to luck. I need to roll these, but I also need to roll. How many are left? There's 19 of them left. And there's 10 Birkins.
You said 15 mercenaries and 10 Birkins?
Yeah, there's 10 Birkins left.
Alright.
Well, 10 in the center. There's 15 total, but 10 in the center who are getting sieged. The Birkins lose 3 more. It was a devastating blow. There's a huge difference in damage. And they lose 2, so they're down to 17.
Where are we at now?
There is 12 Birkins total plus the 4 of you versus 17 mercenaries. However, 5 of the mercenaries have turned to begin to fight your team, to fight your group. So there's
Alright.
5 mercenaries directly fighting the 4 of you. And I'm going to start with 3, 4, 5, all those plus 2. Does a... that blows. So they rolled a 5, a 6, a 6, a nat 20, and a nat 20. Oh, that's tough. It looks like Rayfel and Yachiru. No, wait, who's up there? Nova. Nova's the one who just had the sword in the person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like Rayfel and Nova. Those are definitely gonna hit, boys. Let me just roll that damage here for him real quick. They're doing +2. Okay, so they're doing this and this, and those are crits. So they're doing 18. They're doing 18 damage to Rayfel, and they're doing 8 damage to Nova.
Alright, a little bit harder, but alright, we're good. From all those bonuses, they definitely worked out.
And the other 3, as they come swinging at you guys, they all completely whiff. No struggle whatsoever. Now we move back to the top. Eminent, what do you do?
All right. First, I want to. First thing I want to do, I just want to catapult another burning piece of wood onto whoever tried to attack me. And they're gonna like try to dodge it. All right. I'll try to describe it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, as the soldier runs up, whiffs his attack, I become enraged as I look to the side to find something to throw at him. I just throw my arm out and yell, "Catapult!" as it comes flying and smacks him upside the head. Well, I don't know if it smacks him. You gotta see if you can dodge it.
Damn. Hey, Nova.
Yeah.
Hey, are you good?
Yeah.
You have your sound suppression on?
When you hear that music from my mom, I'm back.
Just a little bit. Hey, if you just use push to talk, you'll be fine. Eminent.
Mhm.
Okay, so how much damage are we getting here?
Oh, he failed the dex.
I'll roll the dex. Dex, we get, it should be -2. Oh, he got a 7.
Alright, so I'll roll the damage. 15.
15. And as another piece of debris goes flying through the air, slamming right into the chest of the one right in front of you who just whiffed his attack. -15. Alright, we move back in again.
Wait, but before
To Nova.
I would like to use my bonus action to turn one of my what do you call it? Spell points, sorcery points. One of my sorcery points into a spell slot.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright.
Okay. Now we move to Nova. What do you do?
That was rush attack the next opponent I see in front of me.
Okay, roll for hit. No advantage.
Konnichiwa.
Alright, roll for damage. Wait a second. Wait, you already rolled for hit. And you failed it.
8 and 13.
Yeah, you rolled an 8 already. Because there's no advantage this time. Alright,
Yeah.
so Nova, after your hot streak, you pull back your sword again with the exhaustion getting to you. And as you swing up your sword to try to catch, you whiff. And the person dodges back away from you. And now we move.
You know, I double attack. That's what.
Oh, well then. Oh, okay. So then your
Yeah,
second
that's
one
fine.
hits and roll for damage.
Yeah, it was 9.
Oh, my bad. Oh, okay. 9 damage. Okay. And as you pull your sword back down, it slices.
My bad. It wasn't 9. It was 10 because of the extra.
Oh, 10. My bad. Yeah, your sword comes right back down and slices square through their chest, debilitating them as they fall backwards. And now we go to Ray. No, Yachiru. Yachiru, what do you do? Yachiru, what do you do? I guess Yatru passed out. I'm just gonna roll their hit DC for him.
He's taking his short rest.
They got He rolled a 12. This bum. As he swings out with his attack. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, wait. That is there. Oh, haha. Never mind. It does hit. Oh, it's tough. Let me roll for that damage. He does 11. And as he swipes down at the one who just took a great sword to the chest, again slicing right back through the exact same cut, you can see their chest splitting open in a diagonal form, and you can see where you've crushed parts of their rib cage and parts of their lungs and their heart as blood spurts out of it and they fall backward dead.
Nice.
$18 left. And now we're down to Rayfel.
Oh yeah. What weapons are around me that are interesting?
A lot of stuff.
Alright, could you name off some?
You may just want to shoot some arrows.
You sure?
A little bit of player wisdom.
Player wisdom?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just use my bow again, I guess.
Alright, roll to see if it hits.
24.
Alright, and roll for damage.
4.
4. And as you aim out, you aim at the one that Bubba just catapulted, lodging an arrow right in his neck. And you see him gasp for breath as the blood starts to squirt out of the side of his neck. And he falls over, struggling for just a few moments before he goes limp and dies.
Is that another death?
Yes.
Alright, another HP gain. Thank you very much.
And with that, the number of mercenaries becomes equal to the number of Birkan warriors still capable of fighting.
Really? So it doesn't even count us into it, right?
Not even counting you.
Oh, wow.
And just to be clear, in a fight, you almost always choose the Birkan. And with this last set of strokes and movements from weapons clinging side by side, back to back, you see absolute carnage as every one of the Birkans begins yelling in rage as they cut down all of their enemies to give payback for everyone that's been murdered.
I'm far away from this. I just want to let you know. Please don't kill me.
And you see nothing but absolute carnage and bloodshed as it squirts all over you, and body parts go flying as they're decapitated and pulled limb from limb. Every one of the Birkans stands in front of you now. All of your enemies slain on the ground. Not a single one left. The ones that Eminent had previously put to sleep. Every single one of them. Their necks drawn as they were gutted or squeezed like a pig, with their insides and their blood being ripped from them. The Birkans take no warriors. They take no prisoners. Only death. And with that, the four of you look on in admiration and horror in the brutality that you just witnessed. As once again, you did not just see them kill 16 other warriors. You saw them slaughter roughly 16 warriors and then 14 incapacitated or incapable of fighting people.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
With that, We quickly move to Azukai, who is riding down streets faster and faster. Azukai, as you ride, you begin to notice that most of the mercenaries that you're passing by are completely ignoring you, as they've all turned and began to converge on the area that you were once in. And you start to piece together from the hearings and the rumblings as you run by them that they noticed the sign that Eminent had shot in the air to notify you guys of where he was.
Ooh.
Okay.
Where are you riding toward? Are you trying to ride
Okay,
toward the
so
center of the
I'm
city?
riding past a bunch of people. How many people am I seeing riding past? So there, like, is there still people left? Like, in a lot
You
of
haven't
them,
you haven't seen anyone yet. You've been riding for roughly 4 minutes.
like mercenaries. There's no mercenaries.
No. That's all you see is mercenaries.
Okay, how many? Like, give me like a rough estimate. Like, there's still a lot left? Like, this is 2 different sections, correct?
How many have you ran by?
Yes.
At least 50.
So, okay, question. Is this like a different time, like what I'm seeing, or like were these 2 different sections, or both? Like, I'm just asking, like, because in their perspective, is there still mercenaries left, like, further in the village?
They're on the bottom right corner. So if where you guys entered this town was a big square, right? Or this town of Sabbath, right? If you guys entered in a big square.
Wait, give me a moment. My headset just. Give me a moment. Okay, now I can hear you. Sweet.
If you guys entered in a big square, you would have roughly came in just off to the left of the bottom middle of the town.
Okay.
And at the moment, your group is in the far right corner. Okay?
Okay.
Far right bottom corner.
So I'm assuming
You're
there's
riding back toward the middle bottom where you first came from.
Okay, got it. I'm assuming there's like a lot left, right? Like based on what I can see, correct?
You could assume that.
Okay. Do I see anyone of importance, or can I assume that these mercenaries are like they're just for hire? They hired a bunch of them.
They're
and
all
just
mercenaries for hire.
So like all of them, like there's no leader.
No, not that you can see.
Okay. And based off like the assumption like of where people were positioned, how much of their forces have we like pushed back? How many have we killed?
You have
And
no
again,
idea.
don't give me an exact number, because
You have no
like-
idea.
okay,
You don't even know that they've killed a bunch of people yet. You're not there.
yeah, fair enough. What region are these mercenaries from? Just a bunch? Like, are they also
You have no idea.
Viking? Or okay, so I could just like, okay, can I use like a perception check just to kind of like see what?
You know they're
I'm
not
just gonna-
Birkins.
Not Birkins. Okay, but like, can I like look at them and assume what culture they are, or are they all like mixed? Does it matter?
You have no idea.
Can I use a perception check?
Are you gonna get off your horse
history
and
check?
talk to them?
I'm not gonna talk to them. I'm looking at them. I'm trying to decipher what culture they are, either based off their skin tone, based off of maybe their battle cries, maybe their clothing that they're wearing, or other things like that. I want to know what the culture is, because I want to know if I talk like one of these, am I going like? Does it matter what voice I use, or are they from like a certain culture?
So you're gonna jump down and talk to one of them?
No, I'm not talking. I'm looking. I'm trying to get signs by looking at them.
Sure. Roll a perception check.
Okay, thank you. Oh shoot, 6.
Yeah, you don't know shit.
You don't know shit. Damn.
Okay. Are they all running towards like the center, or are they just like kind of like just spreading out
Toward
through the horn
toward the
area?
center.
Well, towards the main group where I just came from.
Oh yeah, they're all running toward the bottom right corner.
Okay. Is there more in front of me, or did I just like run past all of them?
No, there's more in front of you.
Okay. As I'm running down, I'm going to be screaming at the top of my lungs.
You're on a horse.
I know. Am I not allowed to, like, can't I speak when I'm on the horse? Or...
Yeah, of course you can. I just
Okay.
wanted to make sure you didn't say running as you're riding.
Well, I mean, okay, as I'm riding down. My
Okay.
bad. Sorry. As I'm riding down through, like, I'm going to the opposite way of which they're facing.
Yes.
I'm trying to get as much attention as possible. And I'm
Okay.
going to be screaming.
The Opulentist farmers! They have high-ranking individuals in the front lines! We can't win this! Retreat!
And just, like, screaming. Did you hear that at all, or did noise suppression?
Oh yeah, no, we heard you.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. And I was just, like, running for my life. I'm trying to get people's attention. Hopefully they notice. And I'm going to try to, like, make a whole persuasion check, deception check, whatever you want to roll it as, to, like, trick these people into just going the other way.
Sure.
What was that scream for?
Roll deception.
Anyone to tell me in tavern what that scream?
27.
No fucking way.
It's a +8. It's my highest thing.
19.
did you get a nat 20?
Actually,
He
no,
got
it's my second
19
highest thing.
plus 8.
Persuasion's +11.
He got 19 plus 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Damn, he almost
And
saved your guys'
screaming,
lives.
and I'm not just screaming this once. I'm screaming it constantly. Like,
Yeah.
as I'm running through, I'm trying to tell everyone.
Yeah, that's crazy. You almost saved their lives.
Almost.
So as you ride by, all of the mercenaries that you're screaming out to, they begin to panic and fear, and they begin to run away from you and disperse as they all start to run out of the city in different directions. And as you're running, they're all running for their lives, petrified from what they've heard from you, as you continue to ride and scream. And as you ride off along the bottom corner or the bottom length of the square, we jump back to the main group. And as the four of you are stood there with the rest of your fighters, if we tally that up, it looks like you have 15 Birkin warriors left with you, if I've tallied that correctly. Right? No, those other three went down. Okay, so there's 12. There's 12 Birkin warriors left, plus the four of you for 16 total. You guys got that?
Mm-hmm.
And as the 16 of you stand there, the 4 of you plus 12 Birkin warriors, you hear the rumbling of the ground and the steps and the clattering of weapons as you look on 2 of the 4 sides of you as streamlines of warriors, upwards of 150 men, come screaming at you, yelling from both directions. And as they come pushing toward you, the 4 of you behind those 12, the 12 line up side by side by side by side, and they scream out, "Birkin! To the death!" What do you do?
Back. What happened? Again.
Eminent.
Oh, it's me? Oh.
Any of you. The 4 of you.
So wait,
What are you-
What's going on?
if you weren't here or weren't paying attention, Yachiru, are you also here?
Yeah,
Did you hear all of that?
I just came back.
I heard Azukai like yelling.
Fantastic.
I don't know what's going on.
Azukai is trying to convince a bunch of them to run away from you. And he did. He's convinced maybe 120 troops to not come and attack you guys. But as you are starting to regroup after defeating that group of 50 and losing roughly 8 Birkin warriors, there's now 12 Birkins and the 4 of you left, 16 total. And coming at you from 2 of 4 directions on 2 of your 4 sides. Eminent, you alright? Okay. On 2 of your 4 sides, there's roughly 150 plus warriors coming at you.
Okay, well, Eminent, you know.
And right in front of you, the 12 Birkins lined up shoulder to shoulder, facing the 2 directions, just screamed out, "Birkin! For the death!"
Yo, hold on. Okay, so they're not here yet. Exactly, they're running towards us.
And how far away?
No,
are they?
they're like 80 plus yards.
All right. So how?
Okay, so would Eminent be able to cast invisible spell on all of us, and they wouldn't be able to notice?
And no,
Not
they
gonna
would
do it.
definitely notice. But that's where we're gonna end it tonight.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to real quickly put the fear of God in all of you, so you could understand.
I'm an
could
atheist.
I just wanted to give you a few minutes to let it settle in, like
I'm
what
not gonna
exactly
lie.
is about to happen, and I'm ending the stream right there.
Wait. So 200? You said like 240?
150.
Oh, there you see at least 150 people charging at you right now.
Oh god. Yeah.
Okay, I charge back. Let's go.
Hey,
Woo!
either you guys need to pull some crap out of your ass, or I hope they take prisoners. Because like you got one or the other. Like,
I just wanted to give you guys a minute to think about that and start to come up with some reactions and shit. You know, just so you know that your back's against the wall, and then we end it right there to start the next session.
hey, I did my job. I took out like half of them.
I ain't do shit. I ain't got.
You didn't even
Probably not
move
even half.
Not
Probably
even
like
half.
probably 1/4. Probably half.
No. You're in the bottom corner.
Yeah, I know. There's
You
probably,
haven't even seen a quarter.
Yeah, I know. I
The
believe
whole
it.
town of the whole city that
Panda.
you're. Yeah.
I just realized, right? I was checking my spells. I didn't realize I still had a bunch of other spells. So there's prepared spells and known spells. I didn't know I could cast my known spells. Like I didn't know.
Yeah. That's why.
That's kind of funny.
I was just looking. I just see like, oh my god, I had a bunch of other stuff I could have used.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
I'm just-
that's
I'm
why I
just
left her
hoping-
mine.
I didn't know there was a whole like what is
That's
Look,
why I
what,
went through
what is
mine
a
to
granting
grab
a
them
plus
up
2
here, but-
bonus for AC? What is?
Look, all I'm saying is, okay.
I can cast a bunch of supporting spells. Like I didn't know I could
Just-
do that.
Now that the session's over, okay, just a little bit of sage advice, right?
Mhm.
You could
What could object spell?
you have one other option that you haven't considered,
Trying to run it?
Yeah.
but you would have to live with yourselves after doing it.
Look, you said live, so. All I need to hear.
He said live. He said. Wait. You know what this is reminding me of? You ever watch Stranger Things?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, remember Eddie Munson? Remember, you can always run.
He said 150. Like,
Yeah.
150
There's no need to be
150
heroes
plus,
today.
150 plus. But
150 plus.
Don't tell me the odds!
If you run, you are absolutely condemning every single one of those Birkins to death.
Yeah, hold up.
Like